How's that for everybody? Hey, can y'all hear me? Hey, I hope everybody can hear me all right. Hope everything's doing well. Ooh, hold up. Hey, can everybody hear all right? All right, we got the desktop audio going up now. All right, I hope everybody can hear. I hope y'all can hear the Minecraft music. I'll turn up that Minecraft music just a little bit for y'all as well so we can get that stuff jumping up. All right, perfect, fantastic. I am glad everybody can hear and everything is going well. We are trying to get everything set up right now for this Minecraft live stream. Like I said, I have not been doing Minecraft live streams in a minute. It has taken me forever to get back into the normal swing of things and hanging out. But yeah, we are here. We are hanging out. And if anybody wants to join me in the YouTube stream voice channel of our Discord, y'all definitely should, because we are jumping on in. Tonight specifically, I just wanted to hang out and kind of talk to y'all, see what's going on with everybody. Grand Duchy of Blueland said I'm invading Luxembourg. Good luck with that. They're, I believe, a large country, so that would be difficult. I don't think that's a good idea. But good luck with that. Golden Videos and Vlogs said hello from the Discord. Hello, Golden Videos. I know you subscribed a little while back. I want to tell you thank you so much for your subscription as well. You guys definitely help to subscribe and help get the channel out there because we are trying to get on our way to 1,000, trying to get to that monetization, as you know, and we are trying to get to bigger and better places thanks to you guys. Getting those new citizen videos out there, getting everything set up for us. So that is the idea behind all of this. The more that you guys help us, the more we can grow, the more we can get stuff out there. Blueland said they're in Hong Kong. Wow, good luck. How is Hong Kong this time of year? How are things going? I hope everything's going okay with the protests. I know that's a big deal there. And I definitely sympathize. I hope everything is okay for you and your loved ones and your citizens. Golden Video said, I'm James from the Discord. Oh, wonderful. Well, I'm glad to have you here, James. And I am excited to get back into Minecraft for once. We've been a minute. Hey, it sounds like somebody's on our Discord chat. What's going on, KTM? How you doing?
Not much about you.
Pretty good. KTM is actually our newest citizen to the Empire. So, everybody please give him a warm welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm proud to be with you.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. I am glad to hear it. So yeah, what you up to tonight, KTM? How's things going in your life?
Things are going pretty well. My landscaping business is also doing well.
Hey, fantastic
Um,
to hear. For you, or has that been something you've been working on
yeah,
for
I
a while?
started up this summer because I would life before Corona. I was lifeguarding at a local pool
Mhm.
for the city, but the pool didn't open this year due to the virus.
Mhm.
And I like cutting grass, so I started up my own landscaping gig, and it's been doing really well.
Oh, well, congratulations. I'm glad to hear about that. Uh,
Thank you.
yeah, and that sounds like a job that wouldn't be too affected by things because you don't really have to interact with people as much like you may have to
No.
at a public pool.
I just show up, they tell me and show me what needs to get done, and they go back in the house with the AC, and they leave me outside and uh, slowly melt.
I feel you. But at the same time, that's a great reason to get paid to find something that other people don't want to do, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Super
Now I'm
cool.
getting ready for school. It starts this Monday. I'll be a senior in high school.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks.
Are you looking forward to it? I know a lot of people's graduations. I have friends who are graduating from college right now who, or graduated from college last semester who have been having a lot of difficulty with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to it, especially I live up in Pennsylvania, so in the county I'm in, there's been little to no cases in my area, so we're going back to in-person school this year.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, but
Um,
we have to wear masks and socially distance and all that still. But hey, at least I'll have the social interaction.
oh,
So
absolutely. I was gonna say, um, I have seen a lot of stuff. I'm in Alabama, and our high schools I don't think are doing they're saying they're doing stuff for social distancing, but I don't know how much that's actually taking effect or how serious they are. So I hope Pennsylvania is doing their part to keep things up and running.
Yeah, at my school we have hallways going one direction, same thing with the stairways as well.
Hmm.
So there's gonna be single way traffic instead of double way. So it'll be a lot easier to social distance.
Oh, absolutely. That'll be good.
Yeah.
Um,
What about you? What's going on in your world?
So, as of right now, very similar to you, I am getting started with another college semester. I am approaching my senior year for my bachelor's degree. So, I'm going.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you. I've talked about it.
Bachelor's in what?
That's a great question. I've talked about it a little bit on the channel before. I'm going for a degree in applied physics. So right now I'm hitting kind of my last math courses for it and getting into my 300 400 level physics courses as well. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I do not have the brain capacity for that.
It's I'm not great at math, which is ironic for being in a physics degree. But I feel like if you're passionate about anything, you can kind of make it work. So I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think it's
definitely.
yeah. I don't think you got to be a special person to do it or anything, you know.
No.
But yeah, super cool. I was gonna say for our college, we have basically entirely shut down sports. A lot of our student athletes who are getting scholarships for that were pretty much told, hey, for anybody who has already had their scholarship, we will honor it and we'll continue to provide your scholarship for the rest of the time that you're here. But they're not offering any new scholarships, and basically all sports are shut down. I don't know how it is for the high school level though.
Uh, Up here, for fall sports at least, I do cross country, and they're allowing cross country, golf, and tennis.
Oh, okay. That'll be
Yeah,
good.
so I do cross country, track, and swim team.
Nice. I did swim team in high school as well. Pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, what was your main event?
I did I believe it's the 200s. I was a sprinter. I didn't do the long stuff.
Uh,
Yeah.
my main was the 500.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you
Yeah.
actually had that endurance for it. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that also for track. I do the 2 mile in as well, and cross country run 5Ks for every race.
Oh, jeez.
So that really, so all the sports kind of help out with each other with building up endurance and muscle memory.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
yeah.
Super cool. Super cool. Have you always kind of been sports inclined? Always interested in stuff like that?
Yeah, before I started to get real into school sports, I did motocross for the longest time as soon as I could ride a bike.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
super cool. I've never done motocross, but seeing people do the big jumps and everything looks super fun.
I wasn't really fancy, but I was always in the top 10.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I guess that's the interesting thing. I don't know a ton about motocross. It's more about actually racing around the track versus like stunts and things like that.
Yeah, it's a lot more racing than stunts.
Hmm.
I mean, once in a while you'll see someone pull a trick up when they're crossing the finish line, but that's really about it.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I did not know. The most I've ever done is ridden like ATVs and stuff, but never anything in like a racing fashion.
Hmm.
Um, do you feel like you're mechanically inclined, like working and riding bikes like that? Did you ever have to work on them or learn anything about them?
It's yes, in the sense of transitioning from one bike to the next because of the power difference.
Mm.
And for when you're like a kid, there's that 50cc class. You don't have a clutch or any gears. You just have that throttle and then you just go.
Mhm.
And when I transitioned from a DTC to a 25cc, where you have to learn how to use a clutch and gears, I did have to learn and develop all the muscle memory and stuff for that. But aside from that point on, the mechanics are for the most part the same. It's just the speed and gas intake difference.
Oh, okay. So then how does that go? Like the CC rankings?
All right, so you got the PWs, which are like really young kids. Like I mean they're obviously like not toddlers or anything, but like
Mhm.
they're like really young for their age.
Yeah.
And then you got like it's like the I don't know like 6 to 10 year old, and then you move up to 25 cc, which are like when you're going from fifth grade into high school. I mean middle school, and then around seventh or eighth grade, you go on to 150s, and you just keep climbing up.
Okay, nice. So is
It
that
kind of goes by age.
mhm. And is that based on like the actual speed and power of the bikes you can use?
Yeah, the CCs are based off of the powers, but for some reason the 50s and the 25s are kind of like numbers are not equivalent to the actual power of the bike, but the rest of them are.
Oh, okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I just the only reason I know about the CC stuff is because of Mario Kart. They name the different like speeds and difficulties based on
Yeah,
CC, but
I I actually have one of the originals of the Super Mario Kart for the DS
oh,
still.
nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Uh, do you have other friends who like keep up with the DS stuff? Do you ever play it?
Sometimes I usually have to bring the DS card so we can like connect at school and stuff,
Hmm.
but I mean, people still have them.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, I didn't know if it's considered ancient technology yet or not.
I consider it ancient technology that still works.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sup, Gunner and Quality Control.
Hey, are people jumping in?
Yo,
What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, guys? What are y'all up to
uh,
this fine evening?
Not much, just chilling, after, my club, just like, come back home, put your feet up, just, and do your homework.
Absolutely.
yeah, I'm kind of on the same line.
Nice, nice.
How do you get on to Minecraft again? Like the server?
I just I have to send a friend request thing. At least that's how I know to do it. If you, I think it's through like the Microsoft store or whatever, a Microsoft account. If you have one, you can send me a friend request, and then I can personally invite you to the server.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And if you're already friends with Emperor AP, he'll show up in your joinable friends tab.
Thank you, KTM.
Yep.
So, AP, what have you been doing, this, like, quarantine?
Oh, absolutely. I have been essentially a ton of school. So I took summer classes to try and help me move quicker through my degree, and then now I'm also about to take classes this fall. I started a new job that's in my field, which I'm excited about. I've been doing a lot of like electronics work, building circuits, designing stuff for different people, and um, I have been trying to stay on top of my studies. So doing all that and then trying to hang out with you guys and keep up with the channel has been my primary things.
Nice.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Um, my biggest thing that I'm excited about as well. So for my degree, you have to do at the end of it what they call a 499, which is it's the number of the class, but it's essentially like research. You publish a thesis, and you have some sort of research topic that you're doing, And most of the time, people will go to a professor who's already working on something and will publish a paper, essentially an extension of their work and sort of assisting them with what they've been doing to help them get into grad schools that they want to and to pad their resume and stuff. But for a while, I have been working on my own research under a professor, and I've been pretty excited that that's going well. So I've been working on that in the hopes that here, and probably not next semester, but maybe the semester after that, I'll be taking my 499 and being able to publish my own research.
And yeah, that's great. That's great. It's like education on top of everything. It's like good to have that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
that's pretty cool.
thank you. And a big thing that excites me about what I'm learning is that a lot of it is very practical. A lot of it's based around electronics, based around I mean, physics and engineering go hand in hand pretty well. So a lot of the things that I'm learning now, I'm hoping to apply for things like creating stuff for the channel, creating stuff for manufacturing purposes. So learning how to build big high wattage circuits for things like an induction heater to make a forge for us. You can use induction heating to melt metals like nearly instantly, and could make like a larger manufacturing facility for doing kind of the smaller scale stuff that I'd been doing in a fire with charcoal, basically.
Yeah. 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 It's great. It's great.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like you can get like a small like not robot, but like what are those like manufacturing hands like sort out like all that stuff like those. I don't know. It's like those robots like
Oh,
make that. It's like just like have that automatically sort that stuff out for you. So.
no, absolutely. And that's been a big part of the stuff that I'm learning right now through my job, actually. I do a lot of electronics work, or electrical work, I should say, based around high voltage, high current sort of stuff. So I'm good at making large, powerful circuits, but a lot of the stuff that details with that goes into actual digital logic circuits, which are designing things that run with artificial intelligence or programming. So like getting the hand to actually not only function like it should, but also to know what it needs to operate with. Hey, KTM joined. Um,
Yep.
uh, but yeah, so doing all of that is a lot more about the logic of it and the programming, which I'm learning now through my new job. So hopefully that'll be the idea, is that I can create something that would, for example, like melt metals for us, and then eventually I could say, okay, well, I really don't just have to, melt the metals anymore. I can just stick it into a machine which will grind up any piece of metal that I have and then make it applicable to be melted, and then can automatically put that into the specific mold that I want just by clicking on a mold on the computer, and making things like pins, or making things like metals, and potentially even swords or knives or things for the micronational community, crowns, anything we can
Dude,
make
that's
out of metal.
Nice.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
am super excited.
I see a
about it.
future economy.
You
Showing
gotta
up.
add metalworking to your resume, my guy.
Oh, absolutely. Well, so that's what I was trying to do with the charcoal forge for a while, but it's so hard to melt even things like aluminum with a charcoal forge. So it's a lot easier and a lot quicker if you can take the time and investment to upgrade into something like that induction heating.
Like
So,
most of like those forges cost like $1,000, like $500 or something like that.
oh, absolutely. If you wanted to buy like a high power induction forge, you would have to pay a bit of money for it. And just because of my experience in building similar things, all I really need are the components to build it, which should be hopefully under $100, and I could build something equivalent to like a larger manufacturing facility, hopefully.
Mm. Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
Yeah, I am excited about it.
I remember like like everyone like what happened to like there was like a few guys that used to like join the stream. Like it's like we would talk about like a topic and like everyone like it was. Those were the days, my guy.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I think a lot of that has kind of slowed down just because of my, you know, sort of scattered schedule. But for example, Steven, the quality control, is one of those people who had joined us. KTM, I believe, was another one of those people. Just
Mhm.
you know, trying
Yeah.
to find when everybody can come together.
Yeah.
Speaking of KTM, where are you? I know you're in the game, but I'm trying to figure out.
I just got done turning the jar thingy into my house.
Hey, awesome. Okay.
I have no
Yeah.
idea how to get on the server.
Oh
It's
no.
it's not a server, it's a multiplayer world. So you gotta type in Emperor AP's gamer tag and
But
the
where?
like if you do you have Office like not Office, do you
Wait, is
have
it
Xbox?
Java or Bedrock?
It is Bedrock.
Alright, so that's the problem. That's a shame.
Oh wait, are you a Java?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ooh. Sorry.
Steven. Oh no.
Javas are really not allowed here. I mean, I'm not like saying like literally, but like yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's
well I'm
fine. I can tell when
also
I'm not wanted.
Oh no.
It's all good.
it's not that you're not wanted here.
It's like we can't get like they can't get you in. Yeah, that's fine. Give me that.
No,
File real quick.
yeah, I know.
If I had the ability to get both right now, I would have both just so we could play, Steven.
Yeah.
That means a lot,
What
bro.
some people
Appreciate
do
it,
is
bro.
that they live stream one version on YouTube and then they go on Twitch and they live stream on the other on a different day.
Oh, okay. That would be pretty cool. I'm interested in getting into Twitch, but I haven't yet. I don't know if it would transfer over as well. Like I don't know if I would find a similar audience on Twitch like I have on YouTube. Or
I
with the
feel like
type-
there's a lot of people who are going to be trawling through the streams being like, oh, who has no viewers? And starting on Twitch, we might not have a lot of viewers, and that might bring in new people. No idea.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that and also with Twitch you're gonna want to have out like a couple hours of free time because if you do gain an audience there, in order to make like if you're there to like get some like they'll donate money and stuff to you, but you gotta be like dedicated, have a set schedule and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know with your college schedule if that's gonna be that's gonna work out.
No, that's
You know what I
very true. Yeah, that would be my worry as well. Is that I would I'd get a couple people and lose a couple people pretty regularly just because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Still though, if I get more available free time and I can dedicate more to streaming, I will for sure look into it. Or if you know, we can find somebody who's super into gaming or something who wants to do a live stream for us or a Twitch stream for us, we could figure out a way to incorporate that.
Mm-hmm. Advertisement.
For sure, for sure.
So Emperor AP, where are you at on the world?
I'm running around. What I'm about to do you see the big like staircase in the sky?
Yes.
I'm gonna climb up to that. Hey, I see your name. I'm running toward you. If I don't fall in this hole, I'm just dying of hunger. So, I'm an infant at this game. I can't feed.
Oh, I
myself.
see you.
Hey, Casey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I like your armor, dude.
Thanks, I like yours too.
Thank you, sir. There.
You taking damage?
Yeah, because like I said, I'm an infant who can't feed myself in this game, so I'm just slowly dying.
Oh wait,
like the
dude, I
kitchen.
got food. I got food. I went to the harvest chest and I got some food.
Well, just watch my stuff because I'm about to die. Yep.
Alright. Your stuff for you.
I appreciate it, my guy. I'm running back over there right now.
Here's your bones, your sand.
I like how at this point AP just kind of accepts that he's going to die multiple times during a stream.
Yeah, well, it was like...
Yeah, like you can visibly like I mean when you're watching a stream you can visibly tell that you're just like accepting your fate.
I'm trying my hardest, but it's like right whenever I ran into you, I was at half a heart, and I was like, by the time I pick up the food, I'm dead. Hey, I
Yeah.
found you.
Also the garden over here is ready for collecting as well.
Hey, awesome. We had so many people who did like a ton of stuff for the server, and I just feel bad that I haven't been more dedicated to it because of that.
Hey.
Like,
It's alright, man. It's alright. Trust me. It's alright.
we built up a huge community. We gotta continue our growth in the server.
Hey, I'm still here.
Hey, there we go. Well, yeah, I was gonna say every once in a while I'll get somebody who hits me up either in the YouTube comments or in Discord.
Hey, want your stuff back?
Yeah. Oh, yes, please. Who will be like, hey, when are you gonna do another Minecraft stream? How can I join your server and stuff? Hey, thank you.
Need some extra stuff as well.
Thank you. I love the snowballs.
I figured you would.
And a sword. Now no one can stop me.
No one can stop you with an almost broken stone sword.
Exactly. I'll hit them once and they'll need to go down.
Yeah, I'll replant the garden here.
I appreciate it. Steven, we have you in our hearts and minds.
I'm there in spirit.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Just imagine that everywhere you turn, there's a Minecraft penis somewhere there, and that's me.
That's you.
That's what I would have done if I joined that server. I would have caused chaos.
I can feel it in the
Oh,
wind.
please, John. We had a griefer from back when I was with Jar.
Mhm.
One of the griefers came over from there and caused some problems. I think like AP called like the Yee crisis or something like that.
Oh yeah. Pretty.
I don't see it as griefing. I see it more as,
Decorating.
No, yeah, it's griefing. I'm not gonna lie, it's griefing.
It's.
Yeah, I'll probably find you on like 2B2T or something like that.
It's
causing a-
creative
Rock
anarchy.
2B2T, is that even like a thing?
Oh
yeah, dude, it's
still up.
still a thing. I've been playing the mobile version of it. I've been having a lot of fun. Made some videos.
They're all jelly.
It's almost here.
Joined. Yeah, new person. We're growing the community, and we have a whole
Yeah.
bunch of people messaging in our comments. So let me get and check in the comments here.
Alright.
Hey, okay, so we have Pronctus, what is it? Procintus Party Balmoria said hello. What's going on? From here said, hey, I hope all is well. Can't make it tonight. Miss the community. We are glad to have you. Sorry you weren't able to be here from here, but I can't wait to see you next time. Hopefully we can get you in. Empire of Ant, how you doing? And Stealing Iron said, and vlogs, I am indeed.
Oh, Stealing Iron. I haven't heard from them in a while.
Yeah. They also went by
King Charles, it's me, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So King Charles, yeah, and you were also Gunner. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Scanner. Like, I did change my name because you guys didn't recognize me, so, yeah.
I think the original way I
Mhm.
recognized you was as Cap. That's the one I was thinking of.
Capped?
Were you Captain Rex or is that someone else?
Yeah, my name was Captain Rex, but I thought it was, like, everyone, like, thought it was too cheesy, so I just changed my name to, like, my micronational flag, so, yeah.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
I was gonna say I do remember you from one of the streams back from a few months, but not your name, but by your flag.
I
Looks very
forgot we
familiar.
have infinite chickens in this thing.
The chicken gulag.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember like back like when we had like a few more guys in VC, like a bunch of people. Like I don't know, like I think I went on this rant about the problems or like in like Africa or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's when that's the stream you and I first met.
Oh
That was
yeah,
very
oh
informative.
yeah.
Oh, it was for sure.
Memories.
Yeah, memories. But like everyone, I don't know what I mean. Like maybe, yeah, it's maybe because like we switched discords or like I don't know what happened. I guess something.
So how's your micronation doing?
Right now I was doing. I mean, we've halted for a bit, but I've gotten back to making videos. I've editing has I'm working on this a few animations. Just like trying to like grow, like upload 2 days. Yeah, every like 2 videos a day. I'm just like trying my artists out here. So
Hey,
yeah.
2 videos a day
Nice.
is a lot. That's impressive, dude.
Yeah. And also, fair warning, YouTube does like to uh, suppress video your second video that you post in one day.
Oh, for
So
real?
if you notice viewer decrease between the first one and the second one, that's probably why.
Ooh.
YouTube is always messing us over, I swear. It's like small like channels, it's like, oh, you know what? Let's just go xenophobic and like, yeah,
Mhm.
cut them out.
Yeah, but Emperor AP's channel shows that we can become a big channel one day.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all look up to you.
Yeah, like I finally decided like on a what was it, a an anthem like on my channel. So I'm just like, yeah,
Really?
United we shine bright, my guy. So
Hey,
it's cool. I
Nice.
like it.
that's awesome, man.
Nice,
Um,
man. I'll remember to subscribe to you after this live stream is done.
oh, for sure.
Oh,
Everyone go
bet
check
I
out
can
Dominion
subscribe
of
to you
Steel and
too.
Iron.
Let's go.
All right, there we go. Subscriber for subscriber.
Yeah, everyone check out Dominion of Steel and Iron. What kind of content have you been posting, man?
Right now, I've just been posting like the first you know, like the flag like animation I made for you. So
Mhm.
like I posted those two. And when Rick May died, like I like part of like the TF2 community, like I was
Oh
a part
yeah.
of it. Like
Mhm.
so, I made a tribute to Rick May, and I made a Company of Heroes video. Like I made 19 hours ago, and I made my yeah. Then like United We Shine Bright, Dominion is Steel and Iron. Yeah, like yeah, I made that. So yeah.
Super cool.
And see, I think I actually saw that tribute. Yeah, you did really well on that.
Yeah, I had to use like DaVinci Resolve, so it was hard to like get it. So yeah,
Oh, absolutely. Um,
Well,
so
props to you. I can't animate to save my life.
absolutely. I was gonna ask. I think I'm just not in the same community, but who is Rick May? You guys gotta keep me in the
all right.
The
loop.
So
voice of
Rick May
Soldier.
was the voice actor of Soldier. He put up. I think I have it somewhere here. Give me a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he died due to, I think it was coronavirus.
Jeez.
It's like I swear, China needs to like. I swear. All right, so yeah, Rick May, a voice actor known to the PC gamers for his portrayal of gruff talking soldier in Team Fortress 2. He died after contracting COVID-19. His death was reported by the Rankley School, an independent art acting film school in Seattle, Washington D.C., where May was a teacher. He also he served in the military, so like it's like
Screaming Eagle.
yeah, screaming. Oh, I swear, bro. Like, why did he have to go? Like, if COVID never happened, like he could have had like a few more good years, So
I'm
it's
sorry
kind of
for your
disappointing.
loss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Unfortunately, things
crazy.
happen. Definitely,
I mean,
Just
yeah.
gotta pray that
Oh, hey, AP.
Oh,
Hey,
hey, what's going on, man?
President Daniel, what's going on, bro?
How are you, Daniel?
I'm doing good.
Tank
What's
Boy,
good,
what's up?
Daniel?
Hey, how has life been
Yeah.
for you, Daniel?
Doing good. Everything's been going great so far.
I am glad to hear. I am glad to hear.
Yo, AP.
Yes, sir.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something happened last stream.
Something happened
And
last stream. Last stream?
yeah,
Something
last
happened.
stream something happened, and then you wanted to address it next stream. Like you missed something. I can't remember.
Last
I don't
stream was
remember.
like
I
a minute
just
ago. I'm trying to think now. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Oh, it was a dono, wasn't it?
A donut.
A donation.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yes.
yes. So, yeah, thank you so much.
I totally forgot.
Thank you. I forget the person's name. I need to go back and look. But right as the stream was ending, I had gotten it cut off because our internet went out here. And
I remember that.
as soon as the internet cut, everyone was like, "What happened to the video?" And then I see like a minute before, um, um, a minute before we had ended the stream, somebody had donated like $3 or something to our PayPal, and I never got to shout them out, and I don't think it popped up on stream. So I'm gonna
Are they
now.
here now or?
I don't think so. I think it was somebody who had like popped in and if you are here now, please let us know and tell us your name so we can shout you out. I'll have to go back and look and figure out who it was. I'm gonna go back and watch the last.
Oh, I
live
think
stream.
you and I DM'd about it.
Yeah. Ooh, great question. Let me go and check it out. Let me go see who it was.
Paul Poole, thank you for the $3 donation.
Yes, Paul Poole. Thank you so much. We had
Thank
seen
you,
that
Paul.
come up.
Big P.
Yes, Mr. P.
Yeah, Big P. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, so you guys like have like want to like do like anything like collaborative like in the futures, like maybe play a game together or something like that. Like I don't know.
Oh,
You
I
can
would love
record
that.
it, stream it, do whatever. So I'm just wondering.
Absolutely. So
Oh, hey, AP.
yes, Daniel.
I play Minecraft. Is it okay if I join your Minecraft server?
Absolutely. So, like KTM was saying earlier, it's not exactly a server. It's just a multiplayer game. So you would have to like friend me, and I would on what is it? We're on Bedrock, so you'd have to add me as a friend on. You'd have to add me as a friend on your Microsoft account, and then I'd have to send you the link.
Right. So you have Bedrock Edition, not Java.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah,
Yep. We faced the same issue with Steven earlier. Steven wanted to join, and unfortunately.
Yeah, I want to join, but you guys got
Mm-hmm.
Bedrock, so.
That's what everybody's been since.
Let's make a Java fundraiser for Emperor AP here.
Yeah,
For
we need
real.
that, my guy.
I feel like it would get funded. I really do.
Oh my lord! I feel bad for that cow and that pig in the chicken pen. They're just
That's
getting
literally-
shoved around.
It's a real issue. It's a mosh pit in there.
Mosh
There's
pit,
more
a mosh
mosh
pit for like disease, my guy.
It is.
This is where Corona starts in Minecraft.
This is Corona starts my.
Well,
Yeah, this is how all of our characters are going to inevitably die in this world. We're going to eat one of those animals and going to contract a video game version of the Corona.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we
exactly.
can expand the 10 minutes closed off area.
Like you get Corona, diarrhea, like both at the same time.
right.
The issue
I have
is-
Crohn's disease, so I've been there, done that.
The issue
Yo,
is
AP,
there's no
someone in
way to
chat's
do it.
needing some advice.
Hey, I'm gonna hit up them with advice. Also, I wanted to get back to Charles and say yes, absolutely. I do want to do collaborative stuff. You should definitely hit us up to do that. I wanted to do, and I still want to do something as well with just the citizens. So we can do something with our citizens, and we can do something specifically as a collab with you. So let me see. Ty plays Minecraft said hi. I run a micronation called Kangarin, and I would like to know how to expand my nation. We have 72 people. First off,
That's a nice.
Oh yeah,
population count.
that. Oh, question. Finally, that I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
absolutely. So that is a great question, Ty. The biggest thing that I can say is, first off, really evaluate what it means to have a population of 72 people. Like, I just have questions. If you have 72 people, is that like you have 72 people who are like YouTube subscribers? Do you have 72 people who are on your Discord? Do you have 72 people who are like actively doing things every day? There are just different degrees of dedication as far as a citizenship can go, and what you define that as. So if you have 72 people who are all actively working toward the progress of your nation, like on a daily basis, I feel like that's an incredible thing. That's more than we have. So you should be able to do a lot. Getting yourself out there. If you have 72 people who are assisting you, trying to reach out on like social media platforms is a big deal. Who lit them all on fire? Did I lit them all on fire? Oh,
No,
Jelly did.
no, Joe. He just lit a bunch of your chickens on fire.
That's all right. We got too many chickens. We needed a
Hey,
It's a barbecue.
Emperor AP. I think like what was it like there was like this old playlist you used to have. I what's it called again? It was like a gaming one. I think you should like start that back up. See what you can how far you can go with that.
Absolutely. I had the Imperial Gaming playlist, but that's actually a great thing to bring up, Charles. So as well for Thai, looking to expand your nation. If you haven't checked out our economic series, I definitely recommend you do because when I was first starting out, that was the biggest issue that I found was, hey, I'm starting to get more subscribers on YouTube. I'm starting to get more people who are interested in the idea of my nation, but I don't actually have a way to move anywhere with that. I don't have any good way to take that and turn it into more resources for my nation. So I think the best thing that you can do is definitely check out those videos if you haven't, and try to find a way to get your citizens to have specific tasks that they are involved in for what your nation's goals are. So if you can identify goals that you're interested in doing, what that growth means for you, because you said, I believe in your comment, that you wanted to expand or that you wanted to grow, you want to expand your nation. So does expansion mean purchasing land? If so, that's quite a large goal. You need a lot of money for that, things like that. If you're looking to expand as in get more population, get more citizens, again, I would suggest thinking about what those citizens mean to you. Oh no, he's just opening it up. They're all running free. It's chaos.
Oof.
Okay.
Yeah, so with like a population comes like what do they bring to like the table? So like Emperor AP, it's like citizens like his citizens, they're either they either paid for it or like they bring an economic opportunity to the table. So oh yeah, I can do this for you, or yeah, I can do that for you. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like
And
with my citizenship agreement, I am making Emperor AP videos at least once a week, every week.
Yes.
yeah, so yeah, they bring something to the table, and so like right now, like for me, like I'm still trying to organize like how like I'm gonna like put how, like who brings something to the table depending on like who doesn't. So yeah, so and for like an industrial like micronation, it's kind of hard, but I'm still pulling through. So yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Nothing comes easy.
Hey,
Absolutely.
AP.
Yes.
I
Is
actually have a question in regards to like more specifically like what happened, like what I sent you, like what happened between Meme Fan and this other micronationalist I know. Like, what's your opinion on that?
um
Like,
can you describe the situation again? I know there were some people that I blocked for just kind of being bullies and kind of just messing with people on the Discord.
okay, so the screenshots I sent you were really what happened supposedly during a Discord server raid that was done by Meme Fan. And as far as I'm concerned, there are some situations that this makes sense in. But the fact is, what he did was essentially just damaged the server, rather destroyed the server by renaming it to the R word and saying FULOL. And also, he said a bunch of hard R version of the N words as his message, as a
Right.
message and
Ooh.
everything. And
So I
Dalek was also involved as well by saying everyone and then putting a smiley face, sideways smiley face.
Right. So I think the biggest thing and the most important thing, I know specifically, Daniel, there's been a few people on not just our Discord, but I think on your own Discord as well, that you've kind of run into trouble with. I think first and foremostly for your Discord in particular, I'd recommend going into your settings for the Discord and making sure that you have them set as strictly as possible so that people can't change things. And make sure that you update your account passwords and things like that regularly so that people aren't able to get into your stuff. And don't ever share that information with anybody. Additionally, I think the biggest thing you can do as far as bullying or confrontational people in general is if you don't like what they're saying and if you don't feel like they're contributing anything positive to the conversation, either ignore them or, worst comes to worst, remove them from the situation. If it's your Discord server, you are in control of who's there and who isn't, so you can very easily remove those people. But more importantly than that, there will always be people in any situation in life who you'll run into who have disagreements with you, who will say things that are exclamatory towards you just to get a reaction from you. So the most important thing to do when dealing with all of that is to just understand what it is that your principles are and why you believe what you believe, and to understand that you don't need to justify that to those other people. Don't try and explain to those people why you're right and why they're wrong, because they're never going to believe that, and that may not even be their attempt. Most of the time, if somebody is harassing you online, they're not looking for a reasonable conversation about an intelligent subject. What they're trying to do is get a rise out of you and get you to be more and more upset because it's fun for them. So the biggest thing to do is to just ignore those people and to say, well, it's really not worth my time to continue to debate with these people on what I believe, because I know what I believe is important to me, and it shouldn't matter why I'm doing the things I'm doing or why I am the way that I am to those people, because you don't need those people. You don't need to justify anything to them, and you don't need them in your life. So if there are people who are causing issues for you or saying mean things to you, don't necessarily always try to call them out. Don't try to say anything back to them, no matter how much they message you, no matter how much they try and get under your skin. Just don't do anything, because eventually, if their whole point is to get a rise out of you for entertainment, they will leave because they realize it's not going anywhere. They're just wasting their own time.
I know.
And coming from a go.
I agree completely, AP. And not to mention, from a micronational standpoint, I mean, what is the point of literally going into a Discord server and trying to destroy it? I know that that's not going to happen in mine, since I use the portal key template of servers, which, of course, thanks to Leader Desk, that's the person who made my new server for me. He's a nice guy. I recommend meeting him sometime.
Absolutely. But yeah, I just think, following your own path is kind of the best policy, and just to ignore those people. Because when you confront them, it makes it kind of difficult on everybody involved.
And coming from a technical aspect, there are like a few bots you can like add to so they have to click something or like do I verify or something like that. It's like it's like they have to put an effort, and if they're not really dedicated to the server, they shouldn't. I guess they'll just give up and like go. So yeah.
Right. And not to mention, Leader Desk is one of those people who is already, he's already managing my server, and not to mention, he's doing a pretty darn good job.
Well, I'm glad.
That's what I can say.
So then it sounds like your problems are, for the most part, resolved, at least on your own server.
Yes. But it turns out Connor the Yes's server, not Connor the Yes's, sorry, wrong person. Connor the Smith's server at one point was also being affected by a griefer as well. But however, that's just Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oh, you were shot.
I was shot to death. I was greeting Zach, who had come into our server. There were new people joining the server, and I was super excited about it. I came to see everybody. I'd gotten hit by somebody with like a poison bomb, and then I got attacked by a spider, and then after I killed both of those things, I got shot by a skelly boy.
Oh.
Yes.
So you died again.
I got sniped, yes.
At least you didn't starve to death like you usually do.
That's correct. I put up a fight this time.
I recommend taming some wolves. They will go after the skeletons.
Ooh, that is a good idea. If we can tame wolves, that would be cool.
They want those bones.
Yes.
Is this?
I mean, they will
Do you have
automatically
wood in your
go
inventory?
after the skeletons. They're like, "Oh, you're made of bones. I'm going after you."
Oh, zombie.
Fair enough. Uh-oh. I'm coming, KTM. Ah, I'm assisting. Nice.
Thanks.
Fight.
And, hey, I got some stuff. I got some more of your inventory.
Oh, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I'm like personal inventory collector.
I appreciate it. My stuff was scattered to the wind every time I die.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Emperor AP.
I think I saved it for you.
Yes.
Remember like the what was it like the Aeternian science what was it yeah, the Aeternian science playlist, like when you made the high power voltage like supply thing, like how did that not like blow up in your face? I'm still wondering, like, my guy.
Absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
so that's like I said, I'm an applied physics major, so it's part of my wheelhouse. It's something I'm real interested in, but it's actually not as difficult as you would think. You definitely don't want to do it if you don't have experience with that stuff, because I think like 48 volts or something like that can kill you, and this was probably like 8,000 volts. So you want to be careful with it. But yeah, it's just that specific stuff has to do with my research, and on top of that, just kind of what I'm interested in for myself. So that wasn't too difficult. But as well, I'm building another even higher voltage circuit for the induction heater that I'm going to be trying to make, and two, for the research stuff that I'm working on, just to kind of increase what I can do. So hopefully I'll put that on the channel as well. I really love the Aeternian science playlist. I started off doing like optics stuff on it, just showing like refraction and like how light bends through stuff. And then I did that high voltage circuit, and I also did a Schlieren optics video that was essentially you can use light to be able to see things like people's breath and like the smoke off of a flame, off from a lighter, and things like that you aren't able to see with your naked eye through that. So I'm excited to keep growing that playlist, I guess is what I'm saying.
Okay. Another question that I really wanted to ask, like, AP, what is your opinion on like cyber warfare in regards to the micronational community, like Discord server raids and so forth?
So I think we kind of just addressed that, but more or less, I don't think warfare in any sense is positive, or I don't really recognize it in a micronational sense. I think that's just people being mean. But also, I think more importantly, it's just a waste of time to get involved with. If somebody messes with your stuff, just fix it and try and move on. And if you're one of the people who are going out there trying to retaliate against people or start things with people online, just stop. There are better things. If you're legitimately trying to start a nation, there are better things you can be doing with your time. And if you are going about doing what you would consider cyber warfare or trolling or griefing or whatever, more or less you're just oh, somebody started a fire. Somebody started a fire.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Also, someone has
Oh, a
never-
zombie in a boat. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Ember, just jump into the water fountain.
Where's that at?
Okay, you're fine now. Hey, I got started a little project in the mine. I think you may like.
Hey, fantastic. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. So basically,
So-
starting the length of it.
Yes.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in it yet. Maybe you'll have some ideas for that. But I started a really long tunnel.
Hey, fantastic. What does this
Kept
say?
on digging.
Tunnel Aeternia, started by KTM. I love it. All right.
Thanks.
So,
Yeah, it's nice to like having like talk like intelligently with other people, and not like just like make like someone like make fun of you for like knowing something. So it's great.
agreed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, about
Okay, I
the
watched
tunnel. If you run and then spam the jump button, you get more speed.
Oh, I had no
Oh,
idea.
Maybe I
by
just
the-
saw you on stream. You literally walked into the fire with no change in face or emotion.
You know how I do. You know how I.
He just accepts his fate.
I did.
You
I
did
didn't-
accept your fate.
I didn't just
He's like,
accept
I
my
am
fate.
going to burn.
I was ready.
I
to burn.
will burn.
I figured if I burn enough, I'll get a top layer of skin that's just char, and it'll defend me from everything else. I'll become.
I think that's just gonna give you an infection or like skin cancer, but whatever comes first.
Talking about.
If I get enough burn, I'll become invincible.
I'm
Hey,
about ready to start that.
Hey, hold
Oh,
up. First off,
AP.
also, Steven, did you just donate?
Hmm?
Did you just donate, Steven?
I have no idea what you mean.
Steven, I love you. Oh my goodness.
You
You're
don't
so
mean that.
sweet.
I have one more question,
Thank you
AP.
so much, Steven. Yes, sir. How can I help?
I just need you. I need you to
Okay.
get a Java account. That's all it is.
Hey, we're gonna get there. I'm gonna slowly. I actually want to see how much we have in our like Patreon stuff, because honestly, you're like half of our Patreon donations. So if there's enough to get Java, we'll get Java. We'll hit it up.
Hoorah.
Wow, that's cool. I can join then.
Hey.
I was about to ask, like, what is your opinion on artificial intelligence?
That is a great question. First off, I just want to really quick address all the comments. So, FLD TV, how you doing? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Definitely subscribe if you haven't. I think we just got a new subscriber as well. So thank you to whoever that was. Welcome to space. What's going on? I hope you are enjoying living in space. I think that'd be super cool. Golden Videos and Vlogs said the new Reddit Nation. It was the new Reddit Nation versus Reddit Nation. Oh, they're talking about micronational war stuff.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Reality, we haven't met you.
Oh
Cringe.
God, please, not micronational wars. I swear,
No,
sometimes.
Cringe.
Please
Cringe.
go. Please never come back, micronational wars. Oh God.
But yes, I'm sorry,
They're
Daniel.
saying that it's cringe.
For your question, I wanted to
Yeah.
get back to that. So I'm sorry. Could you repeat it? I missed it.
I asked, what do you think about artificial intelligence? Like, what is your opinion on
Yes.
artificial intelligence?
Thank you. So, I am excited about artificial intelligence. I think, obviously, it's a tool, so you can use that for good or for bad. But ultimately, I believe that artificial intelligence is doing a lot for humanity. It makes us able to automate more, which does create less jobs in the areas that would have originally been filled by what is now filled by the automated machines we have. But I believe that taking care of the people who have lost their jobs because of that and finding new ways to employ those people is the job of their government. So I think we have to we can't slow down our technology, and we shouldn't try to. We should instead adapt our societies to fit with the technology of the time. As well, artificial intelligence gets into even larger philosophical ideas, not just about the short term with things like self-checkout and robots that can be assembly line workers, but even to the sense of artificial intelligences that control the internet and that regulate trade between nations and things like that. There are right now stock buying and selling artificial intelligences that all they do is they watch the stock market very, very carefully. And as soon as they see a pattern that would be beneficial for them to buy under, if they see a pattern that allows them to predict that they're going to need to sell their stocks or buy a lot of stocks, they can do those manipulations in nanoseconds. They can sell all of their stocks, plummet the stock of a company, which makes other people start to sell their stocks, only so that they can buy up all the stocks at the low point of that in an instant. And the issue with that is that it makes the stock market fluctuate very, very rapidly, because you have all of these bots pinging off of each other and copying each other's moves to try and get the best value for their controllers. But ultimately, I think artificial intelligence, while a scary tool and while something that allows us to work on a scale and with such precision that we've never seen before, still is something that can be an immense benefit to humanity if we use it properly.
Another question that I actually had was, like, how do you think AI or artificial intelligence should be treated especially when it starts to get sentience, like gain sentience and so forth.
Absolutely. So I think sentience. I don't think we have a great understanding of what sentience is as of right now. I think we can identify things that we would consider sentient versus not, or more intelligent versus not. But I think the issue is that I believe in the future we'll find out that there isn't particularly anything that makes, uh, you know, intelligence or sentience, as we might call it, special. So that means that things like machines, if they get complex enough, can be the equivalent of what we would consider biological sentience. So I
So
think at a certain point, you just have to start treating those things as with the same respect you would a person. And potentially, that means that if we can build machines that can do things better than us, that means we can build machines that are smarter than us. And that means that we can make sentiences that may be more sentient than us, which would be something particularly hard for the human philosophy, I believe.
yeah, it's like expanding the definition of human, like what like really like humanity is. So, yeah, I think that'll be an interesting topic in the future. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Speaking of which, like in my opinion, like how I see that AI should be treated is that they should be treated no differently than regular human beings. Give them respect and so forth. Like if they're smarter than us, then really the thing is you want to treat them with as much respect as possible.
Fair enough. And
Because-
I agree with that. KTM, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Daniel. KTM, if you can run my way for a second, do you have a bone on you? Because there's a dog, and I'm staring at
Oh,
Can you
want me to
give
check
this
your
dog
treasury?
a bone, sir? Yes, please.
Alright, I'll also put all your stuff in a chest for you.
Hey, thank you. That means a lot. I'm staring this man down. I'm gonna see if I can find something.
Establish dominance.
Yes, there can be only one, truly. Well, okay, so it's not actually doing anything. I thought if I got too close it might attack, but no, it's just chilling.
You have so much stuff, I can't collect all of it.
Oh no, you're good. Don't even worry about it. It's
Alright.
nothing. It's nothing.
My
major.
inventory is fully full and won't let me craft anything.
Yeah. That's
Um.
fine.
So, what is your opinion on cardboard recycling? Like, that's another question I had.
Cardboard recycling. Well, I think to a larger degree, recycling in general can be very beneficial for micronations in particular, because um, the larger scale economies of the world have difficulty recycling because it's so cheap to just manufacture something new that it's not worth a company trying to recollect on all of the lost material that they have from their manufacturing processes. However, for micronations, it's a particularly cool thing because we are these very, very small economies when we start. So being able to design our economies and make the choice to recycle and implement that as a part of our economies, I think will enrich us in a lot of ways. For example, part of the thing that I'm doing with aluminum melting and metal melting to start selling items is to take recycled cans and recycled scrap metal to make these new items out of. And if you can do that and you can create these centers to do that, there's also plastic that you can do fairly easily to recycle if you have the right temperature to melt it but not burn it. The same thing, and it has to be specific plastics. The same thing with cardboard. You can cut up cardboard, grind it down really, really fine, and then you can actually wet it and put that mush effectively on a screen and flatten it and press it and dry it, and you can remake cardboard, and you can even make things like paper or boxes or things out of that. So I think recycling in general, if you drop something off at a recycling plant, is great. It helps the environment. It helps to keep trash moving. back into our economies rather than just into a landfill. But if you can use that for your economy as well, if you can come up with a plan to take your leftover trash and turn it into something that's beneficial for your economy, that's a game changer.
Oh no. Mr. Brick said I have a big army.
Oh boy.
Fantastic. Well, I hope he does well with that large army. Uh, Golden Videos and Vlogs says, my micronation isn't complete yet, but it's called the Coleman Empire. That's awesome.
Nice.
Mr. Brick said they made a micronation called Soriko. Congratulations. Soriko is an interesting name. I don't think I've heard of too many micronations with super interesting names, and that's for sure one of, because everybody generally has like even my own micronation, the Empire of, or the Kingdom of, or the Duchy of, or whatever. Having micronations with just a single name is a pretty cool thing. Golden Videos says the Aeternian Union. Grand Duchy of Blue Land says that's another one. Grand Duchies says sadly it's gone. The Micronational Alliance. Brick says they have a big army. Nation of Rovira says hello. What's going on, Nation of Rovira? If you haven't subscribed to us, you definitely should, because I haven't seen you around here. I'm glad you're hanging out with us tonight. Blue Land said, I wish COVID-19 did not happen. I think everyone wishes COVID-19 didn't happen.
I agree with you, man. I
agree with you. We've lost so many people that we know, love, and care about to COVID-19. I swear.
Grand
If
Duchy.
China, if China could have said it earlier, like this could have all been avoided. Like I swear.
China was
know.
experimenting with things in our labs. You know, we wouldn't have issues like this. Like, keep your evil thoughts to yourself.
Now in North Korea, they're just like executing like anyone who has like COVID. So.
Oh, is that real? Is that a thing?
Yeah, they are. North Korea. It's like,
Jesus
oh God, it's terrible there.
Jeez.
Oh my God. China. If China necessarily said, "Hey guys, we have a current problem. I mean, we need your help," they could have gotten so much help to the point where effectively this wouldn't have become a pandemic, right?
You know, like it's like China, like it's all about politics. If like China asks for help, the United States goes like, "Oh, China's probably vulnerable now. Let's exploit them for a bit, you know." So, and like what happened, like back in like the 1800s, like China was like kind of really exploited. So like they still have that fear like within them. It's like, oh, the Westerners are they're gonna like take over and influence us again. So they still have that, let's say, grudge with them. So
well, there's that, but there's also the thing that the United States and China is politically and militarily at odds.
Yeah,
and
that too.
They will literally do anything and everything to try their best to out China us and make us look like we're the bad guys and stuff like that. Like, to them, it's all about showing their people that they're strong, they're a superpower, and they can handle things on their own, and they don't need a capitalist nation to help them. It's just all idiotic politics. That's literally all it is.
Where do zombies get golden armor? How do they craft golden armor? They can't.
They died in the golden armor. They were part of the Emperor's Guard, my guy. My guy. They died in the armor and came back.
I was missing the lore. I appreciate it.
There is some lore behind it. Like before Herobrine corrupted everything in the stories, he did that. He corrupted them all, turned them all into zombies. And when you spawn into a single player world, you're essentially the last human.
Oh.
I mean, I feel
have
like
you never
it's more
watched Falling Kingdom by Captain Sparkles?
I have not.
Yeah.
Is this the new hotness? Or the old hotness?
Wait a minute. So the zombies with golden armor, so the zombies are not exactly, they're not essentially, they didn't necessarily steal the armor, but they necessarily
He died wearing it.
He died it.
All right, so like what I feel like, like it's like okay, so like we find another portal, and like the achievement free the end when once you kill the Ender Dragon, you're free,
Yeah.
and like
Mm-hmm.
I've
the
killed the Ender
Ender,
Dragon
like the
probably
Enderman
30
as well, like,
times. It's
they
yeah.
speak. It's like they kind of speak, but it's kind of distorted. It's like, hey, what's up? What's that? Like if you like listen closely.
Yeah.
So maybe the Ender, like they try to flee, like Fred, like oh god, they try to like flee from something. I don't know, probably like zombies. Maybe like hordes on hordes came and like they were overrun. So and like that happened. And like the sketchy thing about like the what was it, like the pillagers was like they have like you know they have they have like a recreation of like the end portal, so like I think they understand the importance of it. So yeah.
So
Someone's been watching Game Theory.
Yeah,
right.
in theory, let's go, bro.
I was gonna say, this is legitimate Charles Cannon here. When he first started talking about the theory, the music changed to like, duh, like really dramatic, and I was like, this is perfect.
It's like, oh
It
well, like
knows.
if
It
you really get
knows.
copyright strike from this, my guy.
Oh man.
For me, just like for me, just like talking, my guy, it's just copyright strike.
I don't think game theory will get us. I think we'll survive.
Yeah.
Oh man. But that's cool. I had no idea Minecraft went that deep.
It's mostly gone deep as it's gone on. With the
It was
Yeah.
the fans that made it deep.
Yeah,
But
and with
speaking of which,
every update adds more opportunity.
made along the way.
Area in Minecraft, they will never die in our hearts and in our souls, my guy.
speaking of which, I remember how like in Minecraft it said Hero Brine was removed, but like
It's time.
Oh yeah,
It
like
was-
like Carabine's just like watching you from a distance. That'd be like pretty creepy, you know.
hey, yeah,
I did encounter Hellbound on my old world way back in
Ooh,
the day.
we have multiple dogs hanging out now.
With the wolf.
Oh no, KCM left.
I had to leave my friends about ready to die.
Oh no.
just
Rip.
came the wolves.
Good luck, KTM.
So Emperor AP, what is your opinion on furries, my guy?
On furries?
Furries, my guy.
Oh boy.
Gotta
I have
yeah.
My opinion
Sorry,
on
I just fell
furries.
out of my heart, bro.
No, it's the deep questions out here. We gotta get into it. The my,
Oh, don't say deep when you're mentioning furries. That's just gross.
Oh god, damn.
My opinion on furries. Do what you gotta do. If that's your interest, go ahead. Congrats. I can't bash. I can't hate. I can say it's not particularly my thing, but go ahead. Do you live your life?
I am.
Neutral, kind of sus, but I'll take it for now. For now.
I don't really like furries. They kind of creep me out.
Fair enough.
That's my
Same here,
opinion.
bro. You guys remember like that one gamer furry war like on fucking?
Yes.
It was like yeah, it's fucking TikTok. That was some funny shit. Like, yeah.
Now that was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm
That was-
neutral.
oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you were probably a furry in that.
Was it a furry
Hey,
war?
let's chill out. Let's chill out. Let's not take sides and start like the Aeternian civil war, my guy.
We can't.
Yeah, no, let's not start that.
This nation will not be divided over fursuits. Not today.
We haven't reached that many subscribers yet.
We
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh
Right.
no, we're not gonna be divided over a bunch of fursuits. What the heck?
Like an April Fool's joke.
Yeah, it's like
The
April.
last
Like it's
thing
like
we
April
need
Fools. Like
is something
says
like
yeah,
RFR.
like the Eternian Empire like declares like war on like the furries like for an April Fool's joke. My guy goes like for another one he says, "Yo, well, guys, I'm a furry." Like the next April Fools.
Surprise. You
Bum,
know,
bum.
you know what is interesting about it though? This is kind of a slight change of topic, but just talking about our Minecraft server, like, I didn't expect everybody to stair step as much as they did, and I'm really impressed. The way that our village here has been set up is almost like I might be saying the wrong thing, but like Adobe houses and stuff, how they like would like stair step it up. There's like layers on layers of houses.
You mean
where
like a
people-
terrace?
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah, seriously. Yeah.
And
I was like thinking of it, but I couldn't like find the word. Thank
Yeah.
you.
We had already started to kind of build on like a hill, and people just took it and ran with it. We have a whole bunch of stairs that lead up the different hills, but then as well, people are just building off of like cliff faces and things. I really like the way that it's turning out. It's really pretty.
Also, by the way,
Yes.
now in particular, I'm not going to cover furries because I'm pretty sure we do not need a Aeternian civil war starting. So
Do
yeah.
it.
Do it.
No, I'm not doing it.
Don't.
Bring the heat.
Content.
Content, my guy. We need that content.
Do that for a content video you'll make for AP.
Good.
That was not going to be the question I was going to ask. What do you think about aviation
Hey,
in the micronational world? Like, what do you think kind of role it could play in the micronational world in like future?
Oh, that's interesting,
future
bro. That's pretty
endeavors?
cool.
Well, I all think, in large part, I think it all, when you ask a question like that, I feel like it all goes back to the interest that you have in seeing where your micronation will go. As particularly economically, I think where you will have the ability to invest more in aviations, whether that's drones, whether that's planes, that all depends on where you can find the need for that in the macronational world and with other alliances, with micronations. I think, for example, a lot of micronations are really big into farming. So I could see a future where there are micronations who are spread not super close to each other, but are within reasonable distance and have significant farmland and would need that to be regularly sprayed with pesticides or regularly monitored in some sense. And I think aviation could play a big part in that, like it does in the macronational world. But I also think, depending on how you did it, you could do things like what Amazon is trying to do with drone delivery. Micronations may decide, hey, we want to invest in doing things internally more than externally. We prefer to buy from micronations and support other micronations rather than buying from macronations. So they may say, we want to skirt around macronational companies entirely. So instead of doing things like FedEx or UPS to send each other packages or to sell their wares to other micronationalists, they may say, hey, we'll hire a drone service that may be represented by another nation to fly our packages direct to our customers. So I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go on. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Go
Oh, no,
on.
you're fine. I was just going to say, I think it depends on where you can find the need for that. For example, I don't want to tease too much, but I am actually, Aeternia is going about building a boat. We had done a video very early on the channel talking about our attempt at seasteading, where essentially I had made a raft out of a lot of plastic containers and had made it float reasonably well and kind of threw it out onto a little pond that I was nearby. And I was like, well, I can get my foot on it. Like, the amount of weight that it can hold is just my foot, but eventually I would love to build something with a larger boat. Now, for personal reasons, for reasons with my family, I am wanting to dedicate time to actually building a large boat and something that I'll be able to use for Aeternia and as well for to pass down to the rest of my family members. So in doing something like that, I feel like I just have the interest in it, but I hope to find an economic need for that. I hope that I could start doing fishing and trapping and things like that using that vessel to help stimulate my economy, which will hopefully provide more use for the boat and continue to grow like that. So if you're passionate about it, try and find reasons why people need that, and then use that to fuel your passion. Use that to allow you to invest in bigger and better technologies with aviation.
Well, it turns out you could actually build something like a pontoon boat using some plastic oil drums, if you can find them.
Oh, absolutely. Well,
Plastic barrels, I mean.
That's very similar to the lines that we're going on already. So I actually have a video that I'm hoping to put out pretty soon where I have some footage of what I've been building so far, and I am excited to get that out. But yeah, you're not too far off at all from exactly what we were trying to do.
Right. My question now is about military, but this is going to be just asking for your opinion, rather. So, what do you think about like micronations having like
I don't support
large
any
ships in their
micronational
navies?
militaries.
Never. Not even tanks.
Yeah, not even like a militia. I really don't know that no, it's not gonna work. No.
I just personally don't support micronational militaries.
I mean, like, I understand like playing games, airsoft, but like killing people because like
Not
someone
exactly
on the internet
killing
called
people.
yeah, killing people because someone on the internet called you stupid is not a reasonable
That's not
declaration of
exactly
war.
what I meant.
We'll
But
see.
Dan,
Oh, I'm sorry.
no, you're fine. Anyways, Dan, you kind of bring this up in every stream, and I don't want to be rude, but like we've gone
Okay,
over the
yeah,
subject
fair point.
several times, and AP's kind of given you similar, if not the same answer. So
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Sorry about that if I keep repeating it.
No, it's okay.
it's fine. I don't want to be rude or anything, but like,
Yeah.
just saying.
I mean, I know it's an interest
All
of yours,
right.
Daniel, and I'm sure there are other people, as seen in the comments. Like even right now, there's a ton of people in the comments talking about similar things. I'm sure that, in fact, if you wanted to start more on a YouTube channel for yourself, talking about micronational militaries, there's an audience for it. My opinion is, like I've talked about in the war video that I made, if you consider yourself a realist micronation, you shouldn't have a military because it insinuates violence. That's about it.
Right.
Yeah.
It turns out one person said that I declare war on furries.
Hey,
Hey,
they can have the too if they want. We are staying out of
He's
it.
doing God's
I
work, my
agree.
guy.
I'm staying out. I'm staying out of it.
Ooh, okay.
He's
So
doing God's work. But yeah, I have to stay out. I don't want to get destroyed by the furry community.
hey,
Oh
so
no!
Foofy the
Someone's
Fox
saying
joined
they
in.
declare war on me, Grand Duchy of Blue Land. Oh no!
So I'm gonna say what's going on to Foofy the Fox. Thank you for joining us. I hope
They
you're doing
left.
well. Aw, Foofy.
Blue Land kicked him out.
Blue Land, no.
Oof.
No, Foofy, come back. We need you. We need equal
Yo,
representation.
KTM, what are you saying hi to that gamer girl for?
Ooh.
A simp, bro. That's
We have a simp in our midst.
No. The person said hello, and I was just saying hi
If
back.
there's
you know?
one thing we can't stand more than furries, it's a simp.
Hey,
Oh my god!
I'm very
no.
religious here. Don't be starting to educate me on what's a sin and what's not a sin. Saying hi is not a sin. Okay?
Just sin against God.
Oh,
No, it's not.
Uh,
No, I'm kidding.
it's a sin.
Oh,
I got
okay.
kicked out of micronation. Religious. You want to go? Let's go. That was a joke, by the way.
It's all.
Okay.
Is AP a simp?
These are the questions. I need somebody.
Wait
to do
a
an
minute.
in-depth
Wait a
analysis
minute.
of my
Why is
videos.
someone saying that AP is a simp?
He has a girlfriend, so is he a simp?
Bro, having a girlfriend isn't really being a simp unless like you marry her. So.
I don't know.
Going above and beyond for
In my
like,
mind, everyone is a simp.
Fair.
I mean, like, if you go
Single, bro. I don't know what you simp. Oh my god.
Zaribia 12.
It's a legitimate claim. It really is. You can never tell
Wait,
who's a simp
there
nowadays.
someone new?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Story
Good, Zarya.
12.
Hey, we got more people.
Like, all right, so like, hold up, we got like off topic. So like the Great Aeternian expansion. So what's that about, AP?
Yes, so I appreciate you bringing it up. There's actually something on our website called the Great. I need to get updated.
The
on
Great
my own
Amassing.
lore. Yes, thank you, Steven. Steven's helping me out with my own lore. Jesus, I couldn't remember the name. The Great Amassing, which is essentially just the idea that we want to try and gain as many devoted and dedicated citizens as possible. In order to reach our goals of gaining land, in order to be an expansive empire like our name suggests. So that being the case, and in order to spread that to the rest of the micronational community as well, to help us create a network where that empire can survive. In doing that, we need to be able to get new citizens, and that's something that I'm proud to say we're doing. As of right now, we have 5 dedicated citizens, aside from myself, who are helping to make that come true. And I'm so proud of everybody who has come aboard and who is helping to develop this with us. I'm proud of that, and I can't wait to see what we're doing in the future.
Wholesome AP
Someone
moments.
just called the microphone.
Hey,
I have to say, pretty good.
thank you.
That
What
person-
was that screech noise?
that,
So that was
was
Zarya. They had a stroke.
They left as soon as they screamed.
Well, I mean, they needed to let it out, so I understand. Get it out, Zarya. It's okay.
I mean, I'm sorry I butcher everyone's name.
But yeah, I'm really glad that we've grown to this level right now. One, because
Always.
that means it takes a lot of weight off of me, trying to keep content consistent for everybody, because I know how large this community is getting, and I know that everybody's excited to do more and to be able to interact more with us. And so with all that comes needing more consistent content, and also people to help us behind the scenes. And everybody who's a citizen of Aeternia so far has been incredible in helping to make that what it is, and even today in working to continue that. So I'm super,
Welcome
super
back,
grateful.
Zarya.
Hey, we got new people. We got the same people, but new
Oh, geez, a spider. That's good you killed it.
Spider killer.
people. Raggy. We need to stomp these spiders.
I mean, I love spiders, my guy. It's just like I hate, like, when they like I remember just like one time, like I killed a spider and like it was pregnant, and like these baby spiders came out, which really scarred me. So yeah.
I
Fuck
have
that.
had the same thing happen where I've like smacked a spider with
man.
a shoe and then lifted the shoe up and like millions run out, and it's a huge issue. Cause then you try and spray
I've
them,
seen those
but they get
videos.
under everything. Yeah, it's crazy. And then you're like, well, now I'm not sleeping. That's happening. Million baby spiders out here.
Oh, no.
It's the real nightmare.
Yeah, there's this one. It's like, get out of my house, and like the dude like kills like the spider, and like like you can see the eyes of like the baby spiders coming out, like because like the reflection through their eyes, yeah, because of like the camera.
Was just crazy because a lot of the time they look like just little black dots and they just scurry out really fast. And you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
like after that, like I just put like bug spray at like bug spray like around like the edges of my bed, in the corners, like under like you can't be too safe. You don't want to eat like a spider when you sleep like that.
honestly,
Also, not to mention, don't play Doom 3 if you're afraid of spiders, as there's a specific enemy in the game that is actually a spider, the trite.
so then the main thing about like the million baby spider is that if you notice that, you either have to burn your house down and just admit defeat, or you have to
Safely.
double down and eat all of the spiders. There's no two ways about it. You
I
gotta
mean,
either grow
or
your manhood.
That or use a flamethrower or something.
I mean, you can safely like
Cocktail.
out your
They're
house.
just living grape nuts.
Exactly. If you eat all of them, they can't hurt you. Good.
Oh, wow,
Yeah, that would be nice.
someone just complimented me in the chat. They said, KTM, I'm an Aeternian because of you, because you convinced me to. Thanks for that.
Hey, that's awesome.
That was
No.
FLT_TTT.
Can you give me your channel so I can subscribe to it?
Yes. Yes, I will. But like, I'm glad that I'm bringing people to Aeternia. You know,
Oh,
like-
absolutely.
that really makes me feel good inside. Thank you for saying that in the chat.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And thank you, KTM. That's
Whatever
awesome.
happened to Connor? Like Connor used to come on here like all the time, my guy.
So Connor, I don't know how much he was like a part of a thing that happened or like but he kind of disappeared. There was a point our Discord had reached like 200 people. Like we had like a giant Discord, and then all of a sudden people kept asking for like more and more moderation on it because there was a ton of spamming and a ton of stuff going on. So I had Xavier I still have Xavier as a mod, and I still have Steven as a mod. And
You could make me a moderator as well. I could help a few things.
So this is why I haven't made any more mods, because people kept asking for more mods, and so I was.
Wait, I'm a mod?
Wait, are you a mod? It's either you or I'm pretty sure it's you. Are you not?
I
a
don't
mod?
think I'm a mod.
Okay. Who else is a mod? We have a second mod. It might be Viren. Viren.
Am I allowed
I
to
can
be a
always.
mod?
And
Can
as
always-
the story goes, apparently Connor was made a moderator, and not long after that, he got hacked, and the server got
The
effectively
next
destroyed.
day, yes. So everybody like that night had said like we need for like days had been saying we need more moderation. We need more moderation. So I said okay, fine. I'll add a third moderator. Connor had been somebody super dedicated to the server. He'd been somebody who was on our live streams a whole bunch. And so I was like, you know what, Connor, he's not a citizen, but like I'm definitely down for him. He's a super cool guy. Xavier's not a citizen, but he's like a trustworthy mod for sure. And so I gave Connor like full privileges for modding. The only thing that I didn't give him privileges on was like to delete the Discord. I didn't give him full privileges, but I gave him privileges as far as like banning people. And then the next day, everyone was banned besides people who had citizenship, because I didn't give him that permission, but everybody else had been banned. And so then
I was safe.
yes,
Yeah, and apparently this was the same time. This was going on at the same time that that my server, the original Dan Army Republic Pack server, was hacked.
so
This is going on at the same time.
Yeah, like these micro, like I don't know why people like do that. Like they just like, oh, community. You know what? Let's destroy it. You know, it's like let's tear it down.
So the issue
Well, there's people
is,
who do it just for attention. That's all it is. Attention seekers. They literally do this for attention. They usually leave a calling car or something left behind. Okay, goodbye.
well,
You
so,
come back soon.
yeah, so the
So,
issue
like-
was Connor said that he was hacked, but I don't know how that exactly would happen. He was the only one he was the only one who it happened to, and so anyway, after that, Connor just kind of left. I unbanned everyone, even people that I had purposefully banned, but I couldn't tell a difference at that point because there was just a long list of people who had been banned. So I unbanned everybody at that point, but it was hard to get the word out about it. I did live streams and stuff a couple times talking about it, but our channel, our Discord still hasn't recovered to this day. We're at, I think, about 80 people now, which I'm super happy with, but I want to get everybody back. I really want to get the server back to where it was.
I know. It's like my server ended up being hacked 4 more times before I got the current server that I have. And AP, I think I may have knew it far before you knew it. before everyone else in this server knew. Apparently, Logan was actually somewhat involved with these people who were hacking Connor and hacking me as well. Like, he actually knows them.
Conspiracy theory.
I know.
It's a rabbit.
Yeah.
Bum,
I like-
bum.
I think some people in the community still like in the micronational community are known for having like very strict servers, and they're people who have been in the community for years, and I think those people should be given moderation. For my own server, which has almost reached around 100 members,
Congrats.
has thanks, has
Absolutely.
three mods that are actually very important and very respected people in the community, and they have servers with less than 20 people because they don't allow like strangers in, and I think that's smart. But my server is more for like for anyone to come in and discuss. So they're great people to have, and they keep banning anyone who's causing any trouble. So I think the best thing, even if there are people who are in your server participating constantly, moderators should be the people who are very respected and know how to handle these things and have gone through these things before.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like the person who created my more recent Dan Army Republic Pact server, the current one I have, Leader Desk. He's the one that also does moderation along with me.
Yeah, I don't even have like really like any mods like so, yeah.
But the thing is, I use the portal key style of Discord server, where effectively you have to essentially give them a role in order for them to be in the server, in order for them to access the rest of the server.
Yeah, that's
It
what I
turned
do
out-
because I don't trust really anyone, like anyone stranger. So yeah.
I know, but the person that went by the name of 4chan, he was able to hack into the server and officially officially try to join in, but he wasn't able to do anything, thankfully. But however, after President Logan did what he did, I decided to ban him just to be safe.
And I agree with that.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And I also told Leader Desk about, what President Logan did, and, well, I'm sorry about the language I'm about to use, but he said, "What an ass, I will deal with it."
Yeah, no, I definitely think raids on Discord servers are an issue. But it definitely is good to have good moderation, and on top of that, just to know that if people are doing that, try and protect yourself as best you can. But ultimately, if you have a good community of people and you're trying to continually build that, the people will come back. Things will work out. So it's not too big a deal,
And not to mention, I was recommended on Facebook that the DARP should just use Skype or Facebook just so we're not essentially getting hacked on the daily.
Absolutely.
Or so we don't have to worry about getting DDoS software, as you can't effectively hack into a Skype Messenger group or a Facebook group. As Facebook or Microsoft, they're not going to let that crap fly. They're most certainly not going to let that fly.
Fair enough. As well.
And not
I
to
wanted
mention.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you, man.
Alright, that's fine. That's fine.
I just wanted to bring up
To
something
be honest
real
here.
quick. I'm sorry. I just
Sure.
wanted to bring up something real quick that somebody said in the Discord. It was a good idea. Nat Giel or Goyle said, Emperor AP, we should make a weekly report on how the economy is going in Aeternia. And I think that's actually a really good idea. I would love to make like a weekly video check-in if I could. I definitely want to try to have something that is more consistent that I can do that people like know will show up. A lot of time is difficult with my schedule, but I'm still actively trying to work to figure out a way that I can do that. So if that is possible, I'll probably either do it as a live stream, which I know a lot of people enjoy hanging on the live stream, so that may work out well. But the live streams generally I like to do for a longer period of time. So what it'll probably start out as is just a small video that'll discuss, this is where we are this week. This is what I've been doing. This is what our economy's at. Breakdown from like our Patreon, a breakdown from PayPal donations, things like that, my personal savings, and then just having a grand total. And kind of doing just a quick video update that we could submit, and we may put that under like an Aeternian economics playlist or something for everybody to check out as we grow over time.
I would just like to say something. I think that's a fantastic idea, and I think if we can make the video a bit, also somewhat entertaining with like or make it something like a news update. So with like a news intro or something fun like that, that will make it also really entertaining. So we can make a series like that of Aeternian news or something like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like we can like report like on our like respected like regions, like America, or like in like a city of America, or like the city, or like maybe like a continent, like what's going on like over there, like a main thing, or like stuff like that. It'd be cool.
Absolutely. I would really love if we could find a way to do something like that with citizens. I think it would be really cool. Not to necessarily have everybody have like okay, so we all have to submit a thing every week to do whatever. But if I decide to do something every week, if somebody wants to, if we could have like a citizen just submit a video, or however many people can during that week. That would be like a few second thing that would just be like, hey, I'm a citizen of Aeternia, this is what I've been up to, and then that would just be the thing, and I can add it into whatever our larger check-in video is. I think it'd be cool to show that experience. For a long time, this channel has been a lot about me trying to grow the Empire of Aeternia, and now because we do have this expansion that I put in the title of this video, now that we have more people as our citizens, I think it should become sort of a development into what we are all doing as a community, what we're doing as a whole.
Also, one thing that I wanted to touch upon was simple, that the same people who, I'm sorry if I'm rambling on about the same topic about how my Discord server may have been hacked, but surprisingly, I mean, more coincidentally, I found out about this 4chan board called As We Speak, and this 4chan hacker, which is actually known by President Logan, basically started posting my personal information on 4chan, saying that I need to die and so forth, and even posted my address.
Oh wow.
Gross. How'd they get your
Yeah,
address? If you
is
don't
like
mind me asking?
was it? It's like
It's 4chan. They can get anything down there.
yeah, it's like a discount. What was it? Black web, my guy.
It's like the unholy Reddit, basically.
Gross.
Hey, Pete.
Yes, Steven.
So, you know how last stream I was talking about making paninis?
Yes.
So, that started out as a joke, but the panini I ordered just arrived today, so that's actually going to be a thing I'm going to post.
Oh,
Okay, that's
amazing.
good.
Wait, hold up.
But
So-
speaking about,
So you ordered a panini press, and now you're going to be
Yes.
doing like, that's amazing. You gotta do like different types of paninis. You gotta give us like,
Bro, dessert
solid-
paninis, it's all happening.
yes, you gotta give us like a panini menu. We can start sending like mailing lists to people of their favorite panini. It'll be crazy. Look.
Like, the more I thought about it, the more I realized maybe I do want a panini in my heart of hearts.
Hey,
So
Wow.
I bought it.
that's awesome. I'm excited, dude. I can't wait to see the video.
oh
Steak
man,
panini.
a panini is it like a sandwich, right?
A panini is more than a sandwich. It is a lifestyle. It is the greatest thing to ever exist on this earth.
So it's a sandwich, so you can eat it.
It's a sandwich on
You dare
steroids.
disrespect my religion like that?
No. It's
I'm
a
kidding,
sandwich.
bro.
Like,
I'm kidding, bro. Yeah, no, it's a sandwich that you put. It's like a grilled cheese, but the grilled cheeses are in lines.
Whoa, hold up. I would
It's
like
basically a
to point out,
sandwich that's been given steroids.
It's a sandwich, but better.
It's a
I
manwich.
have got to try this panini.
Agreed.
We'll go order panini.
Apparently, a lot of people want the panini. I have no idea why.
Well, so that's what I'm saying. Like, we have the BLE that we did. That was our first like Aeternian cooking video. Now we gotta update it with paninis. We're getting paninis as headcanon. We're getting it.
Wait, what's the BLE?
Bacon, lettuce, and egg. I made a BLE, my own personal. It's just bacon because BLT is bacon, lettuce, tomato, and I'm like. At the time, I wasn't a huge fan of tomato. I'll eat tomato more now, but I don't really like it on sandwiches. So I was like, I like eggs. So I did bacon, lettuce, and eggs.
When
on a
did you do
sandwich.
that?
Like a long time ago on the channel. Go back and check it out. Aeternian delicacies, I think it is, or imperial delicacies or something. I made.
I think I have a good idea. A good
KTM actually
suggestion,
commented
AP.
on the video like today or yesterday. So
I
it's-
recorded the entire history. I don't remember this.
All right, it was good talking to you guys. I'm gonna head off for tonight.
Hey,
See
Alright,
ya.
Charles.
see you, Charles.
All right,
Alright,
you guys stay safe. Yeah, cover your mask and follow the 6 feet, distance, like rules.
Stay safe
and,
out there, y'all.
Absolutely.
Alright,
Everybody be
yeah.
careful.
we
Good night,
will see.
Charles.
Alright.
See you, Charles. Oh, by the way, AP,
Yes.
I do have one good suggestion.
Please hit me.
Have
up.
you ever tried a Dr. Pepper float? It's basically like a root beer float, but however, replaces the root beer with Dr. Pepper. It's very good.
I will have to check it out. I have I'm personally more a fan of root beer than I am Dr. Pepper in general, but I've never tried a Dr.
My
Pepper
man.
float. I'll have to get on it.
I mean, to be honest here, it is the signature drink of the DAR. The signature drink of the DAR.
Is a Dr. Pepper float. Ooh. I'll have to hit it up. I will have
And not to mention, I actually now essentially, you know how you basically you know how you made a BLE sandwich? I think we're gonna be making a like a bacon sausage egg sandwich, basically.
Hey, that's fantastic. A BSE.
Yeah, a BSE.
Solid. The Dan Army
No.
Republic special. I love it.
I know, that's like cool.
It's a bacon sausage. It's a double meat, technically a triple meat if you count eggs as a meat. But as well.
Wait, are eggs considered a meat?
This is the question. Yeah. I have argued with people about this before. I have vegetarian friends who eat eggs who are like, eggs aren't a meat. And I'm like, eggs are a meat. And they're like, no, it's because it's before the animal is alive. And I'm like, but it's still like an animal product.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So,
questionable
I'm
territory.
vegetarian.
It's
I'm
animal.
vegetarian and I eat eggs.
Yeah, see? So it's a
I guess I don't. Yeah, obviously eggs is kind of meat, but that's like the one thing I have that's maybe not considered vegetarian, but everything else is yeah.
I
Hey,
have to
Emperor AP.
yes.
Guy in chat that FLD
Asked
underscore
about how he
TT.
could help Aeternia. I was reading that.
Yeah, he
Yes.
was wondering what he can do to help.
Yes, fantastic. So let me read their name out, and I'm gonna read their comment, and then I'm gonna get to it right now. So let me. I hit the wrong tab. Right. I'm hitting wrong tabs everywhere. Right. Right. It's still getting there now. Okay. FLDTTV said, "How can I help Aeternia grow?" So they're the person who said they subscribed to the channel thanks to KTM, and I really appreciate that. The best way to help Aeternia grow from just a subscriber standpoint would be let people know about us. that's the biggest thing we're trying to get out there. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so that we can get monetization, because all the people that you see who are citizens here, all the people who are making content for our channel, if you enjoy their content, if you appreciate what we're doing, they can all potentially get paid once we start this monetization process, and we're going to be working toward getting them that as soon as possible. So the quicker we get that monetization, the quicker we get the ball rolling on that, helping out the other creators that you know and love, and helping us out. In addition, if you want to do more, if you have the funding, if you have additional funding, you can always donate to our PayPal, which is in the description, and subscribe to our Patreon if you were really dedicated to us. That would mean a lot. If you do subscribe, it's $1 a month on our Patreon. You can become a citizen of Aeternia. That pays for your taxes. That gets you in. But in addition to that, if you want to become a citizen of Aeternia, you don't have the ability to pay the tax monetarily through Patreon, you could always join our Discord and hit me up, because you can potentially make videos for us like all these other great content creators, and potentially make money yourself doing it once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So definitely consider all that, but biggest thing, just hit people up about us. Let people know what we're trying to do, and that we're trying to get out there, because we appreciate all the love and all the support you can give us, and we want to make it something that is more inclusive for the people who get involved. So the more people that subscribe, the more people that push their ideas toward our community, who join our Discord, who join our micronational map, who get involved, the more that shapes Aeternia and what we become. So what you are passionate about in micronationalism, in the world, in your personal life dreams, we want to help Aeternia to fit that, to help you toward those things. So just any way that you can. Letting people know about us is the first step, though.
AP, I would like to. Sorry, 1 minute. I'd like to interrupt you that way,
Yes.
because I was on the Aeternian channel for a second, and I found like, I think you can do something where you can support other channels and like allies or something like that, where you have other 3 other channels, and I found this channel called Winslow, which is
Yes.
by you, and
Yes.
3 months ago you put this amazing. I just listened to it right now.
Hey.
Rolling Circles,
Yes.
some great. It was amazing. I loved it,
Oh,
especially the
thanks.
production. I think were you like pressing buttons and like adding more to the music?
No, not at all. So the beats that I get are from creators on YouTube who label their content as free for profit. So essentially what that means is they're beat makers on YouTube who are just trying to support artists, people like myself who make raps. If you guys didn't know that, check out the Winslow channel. I rap every once in a while. It's a creative outlet for me. And it's in our allies thing. What I do is I take free for profit music, which is essentially people saying, I don't mind you using this for whatever purposes you need it for. They're just donating their time and their talents to making this incredible music. So I took a beat that somebody made with that purpose in mind, and I think I may even shout out the channel that made it in the song. But I take that music and then I just add my own lyrics to that.
It's
Oh,
fantastic. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Oh,
it.
by the way, AP Grand Duchy of Blue Land says, "How can I rebuild my island?"
That is a great question. So how can they rebuild? Well, first off, I just wanted to say, thanks, Viren. I appreciate you checking out the Winslow thing, because very few people know about it. I think it has like 20 subscribers, so it means a lot. As far as
That's a
Grand,
shame.
I
I saw.
appreciate it.
Sorry, just
Hit me
you,
up.
you saw. I saw a comment saying you got potential, bro, and that's exactly my words.
Hey, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I am for sure passionate about it, and I don't get to do it as much as I like, but it's when I have something on my mind, or when I want to talk about a part of my personal history in my life. That's kind of my way of doing it. So I appreciate it. It means a lot, and I hope to do more. I put out one little collection of songs at one point, but never really have made like another album or EP or anything like that. But I'd like to again. I want to get my production quality up is my biggest thing. Um, as far as answering the question in our comments, Blue Land, was it Blue Land? I need to rebuild their island. Do you have a real island? Like that's a great. If it's a Minecraft island, I think it's not too hard. If it's a real island, sand, I guess.
Yeah. And Emperor P, it looks like a FLD underscore TTV is going to join the Discord chat pretty soon.
Fantastic.
Hog.
They definitely should. And also, like I said, hit me up. There are applications both, I believe, on our website and in our Discord for applying to be a citizen. So that's a big thing if you want to help out even more.
So,
Absolutely. And did someone else have something they were gonna say? It sounded like someone was trying to jump in a second ago. Oop. Okay. We do have
oh, it's quiet on the Western Front.
exactly. We have quite a number of people though in the voice chat tonight. I'm really glad that everybody's hanging out with us.
Yeah, there were like 8 people in there at once.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I actually want to go on the Discord to see who all's hanging
Yeah,
out
and
with us
then
tonight.
the stream also peaked at like 15 people watching.
Oh, are you serious?
Mhm.
I every time I check it, it's at like 9, and I'm super hype about 9. If there was 15,
Yeah, no, it went up pretty good.
that's awesome. That is so cool.
Yeah, it shot up pretty well.
Hey, nice. I am very glad to see
Our
that.
influence is growing.
We're trying our best.
A for effort.
Absolutely.
You
A for
know,
15.
speaking of which, I almost forgot that President Logan, he's been like going after me on YouTube as well, like going after my videos and getting his friends to dislike them for nothing. I mean, that's just
Oh my
ridiculous.
God.
That
Well, then you know how you troll them. You tell people to
Don't
dislike
respond.
your video. You just be
Hey,
like,
just
yeah, I'm
dislike.
trying to get, yeah, like everybody please dislike, and then it's like, oh, they're helping.
yeah, I know.
I don't know. Or just
Yeah.
ignore it
I
is probably
mean-
the best thing.
Probably
I mean-
better to ignore it in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I try to every day. It's like with President Logan necessarily trying to use my dad's status as a registered sex offender to bully me. I mean, that is just
Ooh.
ridiculous.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, that is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
And not to mention, that's kind of the reason why I don't want to talk about my dad as of right now, because
Fair enough.
Hey.
well,
You can keep all that private, you know.
Yep.
That is
Yeah,
It's all
yeah,
legal.
I'm trying to keep it private at this point. But the thing is, whenever you look my dad's name up,
I mean,
that's what you fucking find. And he seemingly is like, oh, hey guys, look, this is what his dad is.
that's rough, dude. But at the same time, it's your personal life. I just feel like the less you engage with people trying to troll you, the less they'll be able to troll you. I would just not respond to it.
they want you to react. They want you to bring this up on anything that, they'll be able to see it from,
Yep.
Like,
and-
don't give them a platform and they'll just collapse on their own.
Agreed. And even like a stream like this. I mean, not to say that we're a particularly big platform, but we do have some viewership, and potentially the people who are trolling you may watch it. So I don't know if you show on here or on Discord or anywhere else that is getting to you, it'll probably give them incentive to find another thing to get under your skin.
Mm-hmm. And the
I
numbers
know, like trying to find the strength to just ignore it is so damn hard in some instances.
yeah,
Like,
I know.
it's like you can't fucking do that sometimes. It's like I can't do that sometimes because it literally ticks me off. It's like after I found out why my dad was arrested and so forth, I was sickened to my stomach. to the point where I didn't want to talk to him for a year.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a tough world out there, you know. But you gotta really just try to block out the people who are gonna try and troll you for that. Your dad's whatever happened is
Block
not
out
on
the
you.
haters.
You know what I mean?
I know, and this brings me to my next point. President Logan tried to also, ask me like why he did what he did, when in reality I was not there.
That's
Yeah.
not anybody's business though. That's not anybody's business.
I know. He thinks it is apparently his business to ask, and then basically saying that he wants to talk to my mom. And I was like, I'm not letting you do that. I mean, not to
Just
mention,
don't respond to the people, my guy. It
I
just
know,
sounds
I'm
like
not
you're
going
feeding
to.
it.
And
But
my
you
mom
are.
even
But you're,
said,
like, actively feeding it,
that she doesn't want to talk to this kid because his parents did a lousy job at
Yeah.
raising.
You're giving them what they want right now.
Yes.
The more you
Right.
speak about it, the more you talk about it, the more you bring it up, they're going to continue because they know you're on your. They know that you are. That they're on your nerves.
Yeah.
So
I know. Okay.
like I understand, this
tried
is a place
to
where like we can vent about our problems and stuff, but like
I know. I
YouTube
tried
isn't
to
really the
ignore it.
place. Like if you want to talk about it in private, fine. Whatever. As long as Emperor AP's fine with it. Go right ahead. But like doing it publicly, you're like giving them. You are
Probably
fueling the
worst thing to do.
flames.
I know. Okay.
Why are you doing it?
It's like I try to ignore it. It's like for some reason I know that they're probably here watching this, and they're probably gonna say, "Wow, let's just keep doing that."
So then you
Yeah.
can't
Yeah,
let
just-
them
just move on.
win. Yeah, you just gotta stop.
Yeah, let's just stop and let's move on to another subject.
So
Oh, by the way, AP, I see that you were at the polar ice caps. There are polar bears there too.
there are polar bears and very little to eat. So I'm about to actually
Knowing
leave.
AP, he's probably gonna hit one of them and say that it was the wind.
It was the wind. I
Oh.
needed to give them a song in their heart and a punch in their face. So
Oh my god. Yo,
You'd be like
AP.
Indians as you actively beat them. He was like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
what's up, Steven?
Someone in chat had a good suggestion. It was FLDTTV, that person.
Yeah.
They're saying like the YouTube's logo in the corner of the stream, you should make that the Aeternian flag.
Hey, that's really cool.
It's not a bad idea.
Not at all. I don't think I can actually digitally change it, but what I could probably do is just get an image of the Aeternian flag and put it over the little thing so it looks like it.
Yeah, that's probably what you're gonna be able to do.
Yeah, that would work really well. I like it. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for the invite. That's actually really helpful. I like the
It
idea.
is a lot of ideas. I like it already.
Absolutely. Is it FLD TV? What is it?
FLD_TTV.
FLDTTV. Thanks. We're killing it. Also, Grand Duchy of Blue Island said, "Okay, let's rebuild the island." Good luck with that. Trey Ellis said,
Good
"Hey,
luck.
what's going on, Trey? Good to see you up in the chat." And everybody's saying hi to them. And then Blue Land saying, "Guys, what should I name the island? Wouldn't you name it Blue Land? Since that's what your thing is? I feel like you'd name it Blue Land.
What if he has multiple?
Then he could call it Greenland, and then he'd be infringing
Then he
on
can just name
Greenland's
himself
copyright.
England.
You name him England.
Ooh.
Name yourself Dreamland, and you can be the Sandman.
Oh wow.
Da-da-da.
That kind of reminds me of, I do not know which film that it was in particular. Return of the Guardians. I don't freaking know. or don't remember. Like it had something to do with Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, that's not.
Talking about because isn't it the one with the Jack Frost too?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, I
one.
know what you're talking about. Childhood memories.
Solid. It's not
Yeah, it's like
the
I
Tim
actually
Allen
remember
one, right?
seeing that one.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it is?
Thanks. So I don't know. I'm horrible at remembering names.
The Santa Claus was the one with Tim Allen where he like goes to the North Pole because he's like, oh, I
Oh
accidentally
shit,
killed
that was
Santa
like my
Claus.
favorite movie as a kid.
Yeah, and then he becomes Santa Claus, and then he goes to the North Pole, and he's like, my brother is secretly Jack Frost or whatever. Yeah.
I would I have to go right now, so thank you for having me in this
Bye,
stream.
Viren. It's always a
Same.
pleasure to see you, my man.
See you, Viren.
Yeah,
Have a good night.
Same.
Very cool. Very cool. But yeah, I definitely appreciate Viren checking out the rap stuff. I know it's not everybody's forte, but there have been a couple people every once in a while who say they find it, and I appreciate it for sure.
Saw it. It was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Hey, thank you, my guy. I appreciate it. It just started out because a friend of mine in college did rap stuff. And when I first came in, I was really hyped hanging out with him, and we would like just freestyle together. And then we both started like writing music together, and then that ended up like me starting to do my own YouTube channel about it. And that was actually after I made the Empire of Aeternia channel. And yeah, the rest is history, I guess. Trying to
Welcome
Hey,
to Key West, Zeeperland.
What's up?
Well,
What's up? What's up?
he's one of my allies, actually.
Mm.
One of the best.
Very nice.
Speaking of which, you know Avengers Infinity War, Tony Stark's line where he's like,
I
that
am.
means get lost, Squidward.
Where he says what?
That was a good line.
Where he says
I
what?
don't know.
Tony Stark actually says that means get lost, Squidward, in Avengers Infinity War.
Who was Squidward in that scenario?
I don't know.
Who's the real Squidward?
The guy who
FLDTV
basically
said
says
your
you are.
thing was- Oh, I'm sorry.
He actually said something along the lines of, "You are about to be attacked by the children of Thanos."
Oh, okay. Got you. Also, FLDTV answered y'all's question.
Yeah, after all,
It
I
was
did
called
join.
The
Rise of the Guardians.
Yep.
Oh, that shit.
Oh, and
Oh,
that.
Oh, hey, you're here. You're joining us.
Hey.
The Rise of the Guardians. I remember
Same
seeing that when I was a
time.
kid, but
We
I
got-
don't want to say who I saw it with because I don't personally like him.
Absolutely. And we got Key West Zibberland on the stream. What's going on?
But not to
Hello.
mention, there is one more thing I wanted to cover before I go,
Absolutely.
because I have some grocery shopping I have to do tomorrow.
Oh, I understand.
More specifically, like just me waking up and basically going with my mom to pick up things, since I've just recently scheduled a pickup for tomorrow between 10 and 11 a.m.
Very solid.
Mhm.
Keeping those that coronavirus at bay, making smart choices.
Speaking of which, I do have some good news in regards to the coronavirus or COVID-19. There has been a vaccine that has been approved for use in Russia.
I heard about this.
Wait, really?
Yes, it's been approved. Actually, Putin's daughter became cured of the COVID-19, and he never uses them for like any political gain or anything. So I do believe there is some truth behind this.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wow.
See, he never mentions his daughters.
Yeah, I didn't
So,
know if he had
Teach
kids
his
or not.
daughter about a cure.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But it hasn't gone through all the phases. Russia's still in phase 1 of development.
Mhm.
So who knows if there's any side effects of this vaccine that
Very
has not been
true.
I
discovered.
know.
We could all become Cronenberg monsters.
We all could become Russians.
Very
Become
true.
the Russian.
But yeah. Daniel, was there something you were gonna say? You said you were about to have to leave, but there was something you wanted to say. Was that it? The Russia vaccine?
Well, there was something else that I wanted to say. In particular, for those people who are thinking about starting micronations, and you basically claim territory that already has people there, the thing is, don't treat the people who are already there like they're not necessarily members of society, as if they're not people. I mean, that never ends well.
Has anyone done that to your knowledge?
Well, to be honest here, one notable example is going to be mentioned here is the Spanish Empire. During their conquest, they would always mistreat people, of course.
Oh yeah, but I thought you meant like there was a micronational example of someone like showing up and being like, I'm here and I win and y'all get out, and they're just in someone's house or something.
Yeah, there's no such thing that happened in the micronational community like that, you know.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure. I thought you had like a crazy story or something.
Okay.
I was ready for it. Very
Oh,
If I have any crazy stories, I think I already have at least one, but however, it's more or less a funny story and not exactly too much.
Yeah, well,
Yo, AP.
what's up, Steven? Steve.
Hey, AP. Happy 4th anniversary to the Empire of Aeternia.
Yeah,
Thank you
shit.
so much. Yeah, it was, everybody thought it was on the 21st. It was actually on the 20th. I posted the video at like 11:50 on the 20th.
11:56 precisely.
Thank you.
Hey,
11:56.
AP. Our
'Cause you said it was,
Independence
like, 4
Day was
minutes.
August 11, actually.
Oh wow, very close. Happy Independence Day to you all as well.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear from you, Key West
West.
Zebraland.
Absolutely.
Dude, AP, the humor in the last anniversary video, shit was muy bueno.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate
I
it.
thought it was funny how it the ending was like, oh, it's totally gonna go to my head.
Oh yeah.
Shit cracked me up.
I appreciate it, my guy. Well,
So,
so
Emperor AP, I got a question for you.
yes, sir.
When are you going to add on to that Eternian delicacy thing? Because like that breakfast thing made
Panini.
me very hungry.
There.
Yeah,
I wonder if you're gonna make a lunch one or a dinner one
I
next.
appreciate it. Well, I think we're actually gonna have Steven slapping some paninis on the grill,
Panini.
giving us some fresh nini on it, as the kids say. Do the kids call it fresh nini? I feel like that sounds bad. I feel like that's inappropriate.
That's actually no, that was just horrible.
Maybe
I don't
we
have a
shouldn't
comeback
call
for
it
that.
fresh nini. Maybe. that's me.
Hold on,
No,
I'll
I
be
think
right
I
back.
think maybe
Let's stay away from that.
yeah, no.
Yeah. I mean, it was innocent enough at first, but now it just, the more we think about it, the
No,
worse
it never
is.
was.
I thought you would to sink into your soul. It's like, no.
Yeah, you realize you've made a lot of regrets in life, and you probably just shouldn't talk about them live on stream.
Also, see you're back.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
See ya.
Bye.
It's 11 p.m. here. I'm having lunch.
Oh
So,
wow.
bye.
Bye.
Oh.
Bye.
You're having lunch at 11 p.m.
It's 11:43 p.m. here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought he
Like
said
on-
it's 11
like they're on
p.m.
the
I'm
other side of
having
the earth.
lunch.
Yeah, they're like over like Europe or Asia, somewhere
But
in
wouldn't
between.
he mean like 11 a.m.?
Yeah, he said AM.
Oh, I thought he said it's 11 p.m. I'm having lunch. Bye. And I was like, what? At midnight? I was thrown.
That's a pretty early lunch.
I guess. He was like, I'm getting it started for the next day. I'm getting my paninis ready.
Oh, that
Yo,
color.
AP, before it keeps happening, this one person
Yes.
who's got the Japanese name or something, they
Yes.
keep joining and they keep saying that they're muted. So I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, my bad. I had muted them. Let me unmute them. I muted them because whenever they were on for a second, it was just like static. So let me unmute them.
Thank
Hey.
you.
Hey, sorry about that.
My mic was broken.
Oh, it's all good. I wasn't trying to keep you blacked out.
Oh, you're right. It is static.
Yeah, yep,
Oh wait, it's static?
yep.
Yes.
Great.
Uh,
Now let's mute myself.
Blue Land said they got annexed by Morocco. That was a pretty quick
Short fight.
thing. Yep. They
Morocco
died
don't fuck around.
instant. Nope. Morocco
Morocco.
said, "Oh,
No, 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 no.
yeah."
No independence for you.
FLD said AP equals millennia confirmed. Do you eat avocado toast?
Millennial.
Yeah, I have not eaten avocado toast primarily because I'm not a huge avocado guy. But I tell you what, if
Shame.
if Steven makes a slapping avocado panini, I'll be obligated to eat it.
You know what? No.
Right?
Yeah, that'll burn in the panini.
You're right. It would be mushy
You don't want
and
brown
gross.
avocado.
Yeah. Yep. Nobody
But
wants
if you
the
said
mush.
you'll make it, if I make it, you'll eat it.
I will. I'd be
Well, hey,
obligated. Yeah, if
I'll
it's
just
an
test it.
Aeternian delicacy, I'd have to. No matter how
I
much
see.
I cry, I'd have to eat it on camera.
Just in physical pain.
Yeah. Is this what you wanted?
Are you not entertained?
Oh man. No, but I am excited. I grill a lot because I don't have like any chef skills. So the biggest thing I can do is like grill. So I'll go to the store.
Yes,
and,
sir.
Yeah, and I'll like get like some like hamburgers or like pork chops or something like that. I got lamb recently. That was kind of the most adventurous thing I've done recently. But I'll like grill
I'm
some
scared
of
of touching
that.
lamb.
It's real difficult, you know. It's nothing like fresh nini out here. It's different. I'm gonna stop saying it.
Please stop.
So-
I physically recoiled from you.
It's starting to cringe.
when you said that.
Yeah, it's starting to cringe. I'm done. But no, so I tried to do that, and if people are hype about the Aeternian delicacies, I don't think that one got many views, so I stopped doing them. But if people are down for it, I'll start recording my grilling, and I'll have a conversation about micronation. Maybe that's what I'll do if I ever have to go outside and grill.
Live grill stream.
Yeah, live grill stream, and I'll be like, hey guys, we're gonna update on the Aeternian economy because this is when I can do it when I'm making dinner.
You can use the meat as a physical representation of the channel.
Yeah.
So let's say the kosher salt, is the subscribers.
Yes.
We need to dump more of that onto there.
Yes.
So just start doing that.
Has to be kosher. We
Has
don't
to be
mess
kosher.
With unkosher.
No, we don't fuck with sodium.
Right.
No, 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 no. We also got some good dialogue going on over in the general
Hey, let's hop over in.
chat with people for a little while.
Nice. Pastafarianism. They're hitting up Pastafarianism. How can you worship?
What is Pastafarianism?
Pastafarianism? I think it's this flying spaghetti monster meme.
I love that meme. It's hilarious. I just never put a... Wait, that exists? It's real?
I don't know if the entity is real, but I imagine the meme is real. I've seen
The
it.
entity could be real. You don't know.
That's true. I've never been to the darkest realms of H.P. Lovecraft's mind. I'm sure it exists.
Wait, that was a Lovecraft thing?
No. I was just making connections.
Oh, you're just making a reference.
Yeah, I'm just memeing.
Right. Well, one more thing I really wanted to say before I actually went, like the last thing before I go, is like, do you really think that we're alone in the universe as a whole?
No, not
Baba.
at all. Not at all.
We are not. We are not alone in the universe.
Yeah, as
That
long
is
as we have
100%
each
guaranteed.
other. As long as we have each other, we're never alone.
Hoorah.
I know.
That was wholesome as hell.
I can definitely say that we're not alone in the universe, because if there are UFO sightings, more specifically aircraft that are not recognized on Earth, you could definitely tell that we're not alone.
Now it's true. Dan knows something none of the rest of us know. Dan's onto something. Dan spends too much time in aircraft. He's observed something. The truth is out
Well,
there.
guess what? I spend too much time in my own mind. So here's a question for you:
Yes, sir.
would it be scarier if we found out that we are alone in this universe, or that we're not alone?
So I feel like we have a higher percentage chance of dying if we find out we're not alone, but I think it'd be much scarier to find out that we're alone, because that means that
Yeah, it would.
because that would probably mean that we were like made by a thing. Like if we were completely alone in the entire universe, then that means that we're the only life in an entire like nearly infinite void, which would mean that it was probably generated by something. So that would lead more to the idea that we're like in a simulation or something like that, and that we have some like specific thing observing us, which would be weird from like outside of the universe. And then that's a whole thing. It could mean that like certain religions that we believe in would be correct, which would throw into other things like just huge implications for like science and religion. And like if we just found definite proof that we were all alone, that would be crazy. I would imagine it'd be like the farthest reaches of human technology. Like we scour the entire universe only to be like, well, that's it. We did it. We figured everything out and we're all alone. It'd be hella depressing.
Well, for those of
I
you
mean-
who are trying to find a late night existential crisis, AP already provided that for you.
There you go. There you go. Just imagine you go out
Speaking about
forever
this,
and there's nothing.
like speaking about this, I mean, I know very damn well like about UFOs existing, because I pretty much heard about, Project Blue Book and so forth.
But because you heard about it doesn't necessarily mean that there's certainly aliens, I guess, right?
I know. That was just as a response in the amount of UFO sightings that were happening at the time.
Do you
If
feel
I
like...
jumped on a trampoline and I jumped high enough, would I technically be a UFO?
Yes.
No.
If no
But
one
isn't
could-
a UFO just an unidentified flying object?
If no
Yes.
one can
If my-
Yeah,
identify...
but you're
If
identified.
no one knows me,
So here's
I'm
the
a
question.
flying object.
Do
You're
you
being
jump-
identified as a human.
Do you jump with or without your wallet? Because if you don't have your
With it.
ID on you, then you're an unidentified flying object.
I think if the government tries to stop me from jumping on my trampoline, I'll just throw my wallet away, and therefore they can't arrest me.
If a pilot takes off in a plane and throws his ID out the window, he's an unidentified flying object.
Facts.
Oh wow.
Dan, you got
Okay, guys, I have a Marine Corps joke if you want to hear it.
Yes.
Sure.
They're afraid
What
to get
does
their feet wet.
Army stand for?
I don't know. Armed forces?
No. It stands for Ain't Ready for Marines Yet.
Boo.
Yeah, that's right. Ain't ready for Marines yet.
Arf me.
Hilarious.
Arf me.
No offense, this sounds like an Adam Sandler joke.
Yeah.
I like
Arf
how
me.
Oh my god.
I like how you said no offense. That sounds like an Adam Sandler joke. I imagine Adam Sandler not watching this at all, just suddenly gasps to himself.
Adam Sandler looks up from his dinner and with a pain in his heart starts crying.
He realizes we're alone in the universe.
Well, the
Ima-
good thing,
Adam Sandler realized we were alone. There is no
I was
God.
about to mention that, that ain't ready for Marines yet. That's like a military joke, I remember. Basically, if you say it to a U.S. Marine, you're more likely to get a smile out of him or her, because it's so funny.
So funny.
I'm so glad I'll get my ass beat by someone with a smile on their face.
Oh no, they're not gonna beat you. They're probably gonna shake your hand.
You say it while you're on the other side of a war against the United
Oh, wow,
States.
cool.
So they're just
Yeah.
actively fighting you, but also laughing. It's really contradictory.
No, that's if you're talking to a U.S. Marine and they're not fighting you, and they're pretty much not fighting you whatsoever. That's what I meant.
But what if you did fight a Marine? Could
No.
you
Would
use
be
the
whooped.
joke to make them calm as a sign of peace?
I guess so.
Yes.
Who is a good Marine?
The answer is yes.
You just start screaming, "Ain't ready for Marines yet!" as you run up and start throwing your fists at them.
Start shanking him as you scream that.
Horrible.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
Speaking of which, there is a few things I have to mention.
Yes.
Great.
Are you an
Now,
Hey, come here.
I don't
Are you
think
a
it's
UFO?
alien. I mean, I'm pretty sure I would have figured that out by now if that was the case.
Nice. Are you playing Minecraft?
alien? I am playing Minecraft. Are you playing
No, he's
Minecraft?
talking to me.
Oh.
Yes, I am. You should be in Minecraft.
You know,
I'm sorry?
Me too.
I
I'm
guess
sorry. Though.
I don't know what he was saying, bro.
Just asking if he was playing Minecraft.
Oh,
Probably
shit.
good stream.
There's a merchant who's drowning, and he's pulling his
Good.
llamas with him. And I want to help, but he won't let me help. He's
Good.
making
Let him.
that or
Are
you
you
could
trying
just
to speedrun it?
Yes.
Let him die.
No, it's my brother talking to me.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm doing
Whoever's
the
talking to you.
slowest Minecraft speedrun on the internet. Everyone watch.
I really like Minecraft speedrunning. Oh yeah, it's super fun. When I get all my computer stuff set up, I'm actually gonna try streaming, and I might speedrun Minecraft a little bit to see if I can beat the records.
You should. That'd be pretty cool.
So I need to learn about how to throw the Eye of Enders correctly, because you need. Oh, triangulation. Yeah, I need to learn about it.
Damn.
It's pretty hard. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say.
Oh, you guys can still hear us?
Yeah. So I am actually doing the world's slowest Minecraft speedrun. In fact, I'll probably be playing Minecraft for years and never actually make any forward progress on the story.
On the story?
This man will never
Yep.
go to another.
On the myths.
That's a rip.
On the legends.
Will I be able to beat the Ender Dragon on my deathbed? Let's
If you
find
ever get a
out.
shoot.
Also, only 37% of you are subscribed.
Ooh. We gotta up these numbers.
Gotta up them numbers.
Up these numbers.
Honestly, I've seen that thing work where they show you like how many people subscribe to you, like what percent, and if you mention that at the beginning of a video, the like sub count goes up or something. I don't know.
Jump and swing.
Hey guys, only one person is subscribed.
Please help.
5 subscribers away from
Please, I need to feed my family.
Please.
So what would you do for your 900 special?
That's a great question. What I'm gonna probably do for my 900 special is start. Oh, that's a great question.
Open a PO box.
I
You would
might.
get
Oh, which?
5 subs away.
Ooh. Are we 5 subs? I don't think we're 5 subs away, are we?
Yeah, my phone is at
You're not?
65.
Are you?
Yeah, we're at 855.
Oh, dang. Okay, so 45 away. We are 45 from that 9 subby. Nice. What I'll probably have to do is just plant the Aeternian flag in places where it shouldn't be. So,
Just all around the uni.
yeah.
Oh wait, on the wait. Can I bring up?
Moved in.
Yes.
AP, I have a question.
Absolutely.
Do you have like a full-size Aeternian flag?
So that's a great question. I do not. I had a friend who's like actively sewing me one, but she had to stop for a little bit, so I don't know when or if that'll ever get finished. But I had one that I was super excited about showing y'all for I think it was for like 800 subs. I wanted to do it. but I was just waiting on her. She had she was starting to do it for my birthday, and she was like, whenever your birthday
sweet.
comes around, I'm gonna like give it to you. But then she had some stuff going on in her life, so she was like, I'm gonna have to stop. I won't make it like by your birthday. So that was supposed to be around May. But yeah, as of right now, no. Worst comes to worst, if I don't end up getting one and the making one doesn't work out, I'll either make one myself and film it as a video, or I'll just go buy one. But more than likely, I'll make it for the content.
Here's mine.
Yeah.
For the content.
For the content.
AP, I have a question.
Yes.
It's on the topic of flags. What is your opinion on people flying the Confederate flag?
I wholeheartedly do not support it. I feel like, so Alabama, where I live, there is in between Montgomery and Birmingham, I believe it's actually closer to Montgomery, which is the state capital. There is a very large Confederate flag that flies overhead, and every time I drive by it, it makes me really upset, and I'm sure it makes other people even more upset than it makes me, because the Confederate flag ultimately represents the institution of slavery in the United States. And
Cut it down.
And the continuation of racial injustice. The United States was built around the idea and the institution of slavery, and when we tried to part from that past, it caused a civil war, and in doing so, split the nation into different factions, and some of those people are still supporting that ideal today, even if not at face value, even if they wouldn't admit it, or even if they don't believe that's what they're supporting. The Confederate flag in the Constitution of the Confederacy declared slavery as their like God-given right.
Their birthright.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's horrible, and I wish that it wasn't something that's as supported as it is. It's really sad.
I understand that. I mean, it's just, I mean, it kind of irritates me because at the same time, you know, the flag is also heavily used, and in this case, pretty much waved around by the Ku Klux Klan, or KKK for short, because they happen to originate from that, supposedly.
Yeah, so it's just a flag with a really bad history. Like, that's kind of like asking, like, how do you feel about people flying Nazi flags? It's just terrible. It's just bad. It's just wrong.
I know, it's like, if my great-grandfather were still alive today, I'm pretty sure he would not appreciate what the president of the U.S. supports about, you know, Donald Trump.
Absolutely. It's just sad, because I think it's people trying to continue that slowing of progress into. I think it just needs to be recognized by as many people as possible, the past that the United States has, in order for it to move forward and to grow beyond that. And until that is fully recognized, we're just always going to have a slowing of that momentum for progress and equality.
I know, it's like racist people, for example, they're part of the problem. Rather they like to say it or not, they're part of the issue.
Well, so racist people are a big part of the problem, but an even larger part of the problem, which I think is an issue, is just the rhetoric behind it, because there are plenty of people who are racist and who would say, I support the Confederacy because of whatever it did, but that's wrong. The thing that's worse, though, is that a lot of the time, media outlets who back those ideals will try and spin it in saying that it's about heritage and that it's about culture and identity for Southern people, which, as a Southern person, I've lived in both Louisiana and Alabama, as well as Florida, none of that defines my heritage whatsoever, and it's incredibly disrespectful, but there are so many people who buy into that, and it's really sad, because for every one racist who acknowledges it as a racist symbol and supports it as a racist symbol, there are probably 20 or 30,000 people who support it based on this false idea that it is somehow connected to their heritage.
Damn.
Yeah, and
Did that? That
another
got really
thing
deep.
that part of that a little bit more difficult is that in the Southern history books, they actually spin the reasons why the South seceded and all that in a completely different direction. So they're raised from childhood in many states and towns that it wasn't just about slavery; it's more it was like about taxes and stuff, like the lost cause myth.
Right.
And they're raised from that from childbirth, so they don't know anything else. You know, they don't know anything better. You know.
Absolutely. Well, and
That's like the same thing my dad tried saying, that there was more than just racism at play, but however, I'm like, that's debatable.
I mean, was there a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. But slavery was the biggest reason, and every single state declaration of secession, the only reason, if not the biggest reason, was always slavery. Slavery. It was consistent in every state.
yes. Absolutely. Also, I'm getting feedback from somebody. I don't know who's.
Yeah, it's President Dan.
Oh, gotcha. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you.
Yo, AP, I got a question.
Absolutely, my good sir. My good Steven. How can I help you?
What?
My good Steven.
Okay. You mispronounced my name. I'm
Steven.
offended.
My apologies, Steven. How can
It's
I
all
help
good.
you,
I don't
good
care.
sir Steven?
So you said like you wanted to start like a community gaming thing where it's like the community can play video games and like showcase their personalities, or it was like just citizens or something. Like what games were you thinking of doing with that?
Well, so I would really love. I don't know how we would do it, but I think that was something brought up. I think by KTM in the Hall of the Empire chat, and it is something that I support. I think I would love to find a way that we could like. I wish we had like a server or something that was dedicated for that. Because if so, we can have a game where I wouldn't necessarily have to be in it all the time, but we could still be regularly uploading to the YouTube channel about how other people are building and developing it. I would love to do something very similar. Or like if we can just all start a community whatever, like a game, whether it be in Minecraft, whether it be in whatever we all can find a game that we like and agree on. If we can, I also play like Conan Exiles, I play like Civ, whatever game we find that we're all interested in and we can all work together in, we could have people, as we build things, as we make things, as we do whatever we're going to do, whoever's on it for that day or that week or whatever, just record what you're doing and record hanging out with other citizens on there and then post it, email it, and I'll post it, and we can just have like regular running tabs of what everybody's doing on the thing and watch it grow and develop. And then that gives even more incentive for people to become citizens, because it's like, hey, if you just become a citizen, you can be a part of this, and you can get on stream, and you can show off your cool stuff in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, it was nice talking to you guys. I gotta get some sleep.
Absolutely.
Alright.
Have a good day.
Imagine sleeping.
Thank you. See ya.
See you.
Bye.
But yeah,
Late night hours.
yeah.
Yeah, it is 12:08 a.m. for me.
Ooh, it is 11:06 p.m. for me. It's getting.
Plus, you're like an hour behind.
It's 9:04 for me.
Yes. Everybody's 2 minutes behind as well. I don't know what that's about. But yeah,
Either.
Steven, did you have a particular game in mind, or do you kind of see what I'm trying to do with the idea, I guess?
I guess like more of like an open world kind of idea,
Yeah,
where it's like people can just log in and do whatever.
yes, and I would really love to be able to do it such that it's not like necessarily up to whenever I'm available, because I want to continue to grow and make more content for the channel, but I want to be able to do it where it's not always dependent on when I have free time. So if we could find that, that would be particularly coolio.
Yo, how much does Conan Exiles cost? Just a question.
I can hit you up with that in just 1 second. Let me Steam store it up. If this polar bear doesn't try and eat my face off, please stop, sir. I don't want your children. I don't want your children. I don't. He's coming
Yeah,
up here.
you must have got in between it and its baby.
I guess it doesn't like me at all. It said, "Please leave,
Yeah.
sir." All right. Let me climb up an entire ice wall here. All right. Steam store. We're getting into it. Having to minimize 87 tabs. Steam.
And so hopefully sometime next week I'll have another video to send to you.
Oh, I would love that. Do you $39.99? Hella expensive.
Damn.
Yep.
What game?
Conan Exiles. But it is super fun.
Yeah.
How much is the Java server? Because everybody just has it already. But me.
The Java
I'm
version of
not sure how
Minecraft?
much an account is.
Yeah, it also depends on how secure the site is. Java's kind of fallen into obscurity with sites getting hacked and then servers getting hacked as a result.
Oh, no. That's not good.
No, but there are like secure sites that like that's run by Minecraft that you can find that's fully trusted and stuff.
Got you. Okay. Another one that's free but is like kind of glitchy and kind of like, I don't know, not the best quality. It's kind of a mix between Conan Exiles and Minecraft. It's called Hurt World, and it's on Steam, where you can like build stuff and like fight people and make like bases and weapons and like all sorts of stuff.
The name just sounds glitchy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is glitchy. But I used to play that game a lot. But yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm a mobile player, so I don't know if I'll be able to go on everything that you guys do.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you have cool mobile games that you like? Or like, I guess a better question, what kind of content do you think you're going to be making in the future for your next thing or whatever?
I've been still thinking about that. I've been thinking about making a propaganda video for you.
Are you bringing the stuff in the car?
Yeah. Like make some signs in like Minecraft or IRL. It says like slogans and quotes from you that you've made in the past. Some like imperial stuff like that.
Hey, I appreciate it, dude.
I'm still in the thinking phase about it. Like I've been having ideas here and there,
Yeah, for sure. I will say
Yeah.
this. Very much, very similar to how Steven was saying he liked our 4-year anniversary video. That's one of the ones that I've spent like quite a bit of time on in respect to like other videos that I've made. That's one of my more intensive editing projects. And it's not even that crazy, but
Mhm.
I used to say a lot of the time, especially when we just had like a citizen or like 2 citizens, that quantity over quality, because we were just trying to get like more consistent with making videos on the channel. But now that we have more people who are making videos, I'm starting to switch the other way. Like, if you want to take time and like not necessarily be like, I have to do it this frequently. If you want to like work on an idea and make it something you're really proud of and really excited of, definitely do that, and like focus down on what you feel like would be something you're excited about showing, because then if that gets a whole bunch of traffic to the channel, it's better than like, I guess, a whole bunch of little small videos.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely saw that like whole quality thing happen in the Hall of the Empire. Unfortunately, KTM was the first person to experience that.
Oh, absolutely. But at the same time,
But you know,
it
Yeah,
came
but
out really well.
yep.
back with the second video,
Yep.
and I made I took your guys' advice and stuff and bounced back from that first initial video.
No,
So-
They were both good. I just figured I wanted to see more what you could do.
Yeah, I understand that. The first one I kind of did when I was like half awake and half asleep, anyways.
Fair.
Oh,
It paid off though. It really did. I liked it.
yeah, I guess I was kind of asking for it.
I felt like it was cool, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really think the second one really came nice.
Oh, absolutely. The second one did come out really nice. Especially the
Definitely.
your
Yeah,
voice
I
is
really
like cool for stuff. Oh, I'm sorry.
thanks. No, you're fine. I got that inspiration from the videos I've seen from the SCP Foundation when they do like voice like audio stuff
Mhm.
in videos. I took some inspiration from that.
I think it shows for sure. I definitely liked the vibe of it. I thought it was cool.
Thanks. Yeah.
One of the things as well that I love to do. Oh, I'm sorry.
You can go first. You go first.
Oh, I was just gonna say one of the things I want to do for the future of Eternia, for like, I guess more local stuff to me. I want to improve the quality content that I can make. But I feel like something that would help that a lot is if I could find somebody who would help me with either like filming or editing. Like if I could have someone who would like go with me to do videos, then I would still do some where it's just talking to the camera, but I think a lot more of it would be active. Like I would go to places and I wouldn't have to worry about like setting up a tripod and like trying to film myself in one location and then stopping and doing it again. I could just like continuously have someone film while we do stuff.
Only if we lived in the same state.
Right?
That one person who did your last video seemed pretty good at it.
Oh, for sure. Gray?
No, I mean like the person for the 4th anniversary one who filmed you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That is one of my good friends. That's Tiffany. And she's super cool. We've been hanging out a lot recently. But she's a mechanical engineering major. So when she's free, we get to hang out, and it's super cool. But when she's busy, she's also like, I just can't do it. So it's also kind of iffy with her. I'm sure she will be back for some of them, and it will definitely improve the content. But it'll just be when it can happen, you know.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, again, like how thankful I am that you let me become a citizen and stuff, after having such of a rocky ending at JAR.
Oh, I understand that, dude. I'll say, the like initial hearing everything, I was surprised with the reactions and like how everything, I guess how the video had such a big impact. I didn't think it would be that controversial a thing, because it didn't sound like anything crazy in the video. But
yeah,
it just seemed kind of vague. But like, I feel like the way I see it, as long as everybody's like treated well, as long as everybody's like kept in good terms with each other, that's what matters. We're all trying to make lives for ourselves, irrespective of our own individual views and goals. We're all trying to put together towards something that'll make a better future for all of us. So as long as we keep that in mind, and as long as that's like the thing we all agree to work toward and to put aside our differences for, that's all we can ask, that's all it takes to be a citizen.
Yeah, like, dude, like I was shocked, like visibly, like shocked that Darren brought up the reason why I was banned, even though it had nothing to do at all with me resigning as the ambassador or the head of foreign affairs, you know. Like, he just specifically went after me and me only, and just try to derail the future of that I have with Aeternia, you know. And that just really, you know, I'm just really disappointed in him.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to be seen as like bashing Darren or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's more of a, you know, me and Darren thing, you know.
I get you. I mean, that's why I didn't make comments or anything, because I wanted to try and make it like known as much as possible that if there is something between you guys that's an issue, I'll let that stay between you guys. I see differently than Darren, and I think he acknowledged that in his comment about like realism versus fantasy nations, and like why he's doing what he's doing versus why we're doing what we're doing. But other than that, I think good luck to him. Like, I hope he accomplishes what he wants, and I think it just kind of sets a standard for the way that the future will go, kind of going in different directions.
Is this about the recent documentary thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I watched it, but I didn't really get it fully.
Yeah, well, there's a
That's
lot of
okay.
holes in it because when I was banned, he went ahead and deleted a bunch of my comments about the subject and just all my comments that I made recently in general. So there are going to be, like, if you listen to it again, there are some instances where I had to skip a lot of time, you know.
Yeah.
Because of that, like, I went from like, sorry, from 3 months ago, and then like there weren't any specific dates and stuff because I couldn't track my comments on it, because that's how I did it for like when I went to like July 16th and July 18th. You know, I just tracked my comments dates, but since he deleted a majority of my comments, I had to generalize the first 3 months.
Right.
So
Yeah.
well, yeah, and, you know, like, we all have opinions and stuff. But just he can do his own thing. It's just when people go from one platform and try to attack another one just to wreck one person, that's where, you know, I severely disagree with.
Well, I just think like I said, I'm not gonna weigh in on it too much, but I do believe in letting, you know, the citizens have a good bit of autonomy in what's posted on the channel as well. And if you feel like you have something that you want to say and that's important to you, that should be something that's heard, and that's something that is talked about within our community. So I definitely have no like regrets about the video, and I don't think you should either. Like, I think it's good that it's out and like the air is cleared now and everything's just gonna be calm.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah. Yeah, like I mentioned, like a video that I posted today, like, the world, like, society is built off of like compromise, you know. But that's what I'm just gonna say, you know. Let's move on to another subject.
Absolutely. And yeah, in larger part for other videos like that, if you or anybody else decides to continue with like a documentary style format, I really like it. I think that having a way for us to talk about micronationalism, but also branch out into other subjects that may reach a larger audience, or may reach a more general audience, may pull people into micronationalism. Like, I don't think people have as much ability to get into micronationalism if they don't kind of find it on their own. So I think it's important to make content and do things that sort of show people a little bit about micronationalism, or show citizens of micronations and their opinions about things that may connect with larger audiences, so that we can kind of show people the benefits of a lifestyle like that.
Yeah. So,
Can I just say something, AP? I'm sorry if this offends you, but every time you say citizen, it reminds me of Starship Troopers.
Nice.
That's kind of
Do they say it like weird on Starship Troopers?
No, I just said it weird.
Oh, I feel it. Citizen. Citizen.
The brain fart.
No, I feel
yeah.
it. Citizen.
So, AP, I remember earlier in this live stream you mentioned about how most micronations they're part of are really involved in like developing agriculture. So I was just wondering, what's when you get land and like start using it?
Yes.
Are you going to really develop the agriculture as in like having a greenhouse growing plants year round, or are you kind of like just have a seasonal garden set up and focus more like industry, like melting aluminum and stuff?
So I think it depends on how much land we get and what our economy looks like at that point. I think, and also like if there are people who come to live in Aeternia, that's one of the biggest things. I want to get one or two people who I say like, hey, when we buy this land, I'm gonna set up some stuff on it. I want to try and get like solar power up. I want to try and get like as much stable and secure there for people to live as possible. Just one or two people and say, hey, you can live here for free as long as you want. Just like help to develop what we're trying to do and help us move forward with some of these projects. So depending on how myself and those people decide we want to go about things in that development, will be kind of set for sure during that point. But I think my vision for right now is primarily to focus on industry, doing metal melting, working on our Imperial Marketplace, but trying to do some subsistence farming. So a lot of micronations will actually try to sell their produce to others, and I think while that's not a bad way to go, it's hard to compete with other, like for example, grocery stores with macronational suppliers of food, because it's just such a huge industry with such low profit margins per unit item. If I'm trying to grow carrots and sell them and I have an acre of land, versus if another farmer is selling and making carrots and they have 80 acres of land to do that with, they can sell their carrots for a lot cheaper than mine. So I think we wouldn't necessarily focus on trying to develop that as an industry. We would develop it to make it cheaper and more cost effective for us to feed our citizens. So we would have farms and we would probably create a greenhouse with produce and raise chickens and things like that for the sole purpose of making it cheaper to feed our citizens and to be more self-sufficient as a community, but then turning around and using those citizens and their time more on the development of other more profitable industries.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So hopefully a mix of both, and then seeing which ones work out best.
All right, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, and I was thinking about how you said it's hard for micronation to compete with macronations. Usually like in midway through summer or even at the beginning of summer, farmer markets do pop up around like local communities and stuff. So even if you have some produce you would like to sell, going to those places where there's an even level playing field really help out with going off the word. I think I brought this up in one of your earlier live streams about developing an actual economy. I think, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. No, I agree with that, and it does make a lot of sense. I think eventually, as we start to get to that point, we'll definitely be doing that. Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
How far down the
Yeah.
road do you think that is?
As far as us purchasing land?
Yeah, and like people living on it and such.
Yeah, so as far as people living on it, I don't know. That depends on who we can get to live there, and how we can go about finding that citizenry. As far as land, I'm hoping to get land relatively quickly, within the next year or two. I have already personally been saving up a few $1,000s for that. And I don't imagine us buying a large plot of land initially. I think we'll probably buy something as small and as cheap as we can to start with. Some undeveloped land, just bare bones, something that we can uh, stake our
Oh,
claim with,
transform.
right, and then start to develop from there. Um, the range that I have looked at so far is around $10,000 for us to buy, you know, maybe an acre, 2 acres, something like that, of undeveloped land in a nice area would be probably around $10,000, somewhere in that ballpark. So the land itself may even be a little bit cheaper than that, depending on where we purchase it from. But $10,000 would be the amount to purchase that land, and then to give us a little bit of a budget to start actually developing, put some like a prefab house or something like that on there to get started with. Um, and I'm hoping that that happens within the next year or two. Like I said, I have, I think right now, a little over $4,000 in my own savings that I don't think I'm going to be able to put all toward that. But what I'm hoping to do is to take, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, once we reach our monetization goal, and start bringing in money that way, hopefully that will allow us to push forward into doing something like crowdfunding, doing a Kickstarter or something, and saying, hey, we have so much that we can put toward it initially. We only need this much more, and if you do that, we will help to essentially spread the benefit out to other nations. Whether that's, if you can donate a few dollars here and there, we may have a plaque with all of our donators on it. If you were to invest in a larger sense, you could potentially do things like we could, help to do like a trade alliance or something like that to make the cost of development on those things easier. We may be able to designate a little portion of the land for development of some crops for somebody or something like that. I
Yes.
think we can find ways to crowdsource that as we get to that point once we hit our monetization. But if you think about it, $10,000, you only need to get $100 donations, which would be quite a bit. But if we already start out with a couple $1,000s that we can put in the pot, we start getting a few dollars here and there from YouTube monetization, a few dollars here and there from these live streams and stuff. If we do a big enough crowdfunding campaign, it shouldn't be that crazy to get the $10,000. So I think that would be our goal, and hopefully we could accomplish that optimistically in the next couple years.
Are you thinking about doing that like a Kickstarter or something?
Yeah, absolutely. Kickstarter, Indiegogo, something like that. I think Kickstarter or GoFundMe. We'd probably end up doing GoFundMe from what I've been looking at, because Kickstarter, the issue is if you don't meet your goal, you don't get any of your money. So if for whatever reason we asked for $10,000 and we got 8, that would stop us from doing it. Whereas if we ask for $10,000 on GoFundMe and we get 8, we would at very least be close to our goal, so that in a few months from then or whatever, when we could put together the rest of the money, we could still buy that land.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just kind of a difficult give and take though, because people do know more about Kickstarter, and it's generally like the go-to for stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I think we definitely have to get our name out there more
Oh, absolutely.
before we do that.
Agreed. That's why I'm saying, like, before we would even start it, I would want to hit our monetization goal. I want to do larger things like developing this boat more, having bigger and better videos that we're able to put out, which will hopefully get us, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, to start growing pretty quickly from there to, 5,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers. One, to get our name out, like you said, and two, to show people that as we go on and as we start to develop a little bit of an economy, that we're putting a lot into this and that it's going to pay off for people to help us purchase that land, because we're going to be doing things that other micronations haven't been able to do before. And doing them consistently.
I got you.
Yeah.
So to get our name out more, would you ever consider like, I was looking on YouTube, there's a bunch of like things where like a bunch of micronations meet each other, like kind of like a tiny United Nations. Would you ever consider doing that for, yeah, like that? Would you ever consider doing that for like, I don't know, advertisement's sake or?
Oh, absolutely. I have definitely thought about doing microcon before. I haven't done microcon as of yet. One, because a lot of the time I will either miss it or it'll be in somewhere that's kind of farther away from where I am. As well, I mean, we just started this in the last couple of years, so I've missed the 2 microcons that I could have attended while filming stuff for this channel. But yes, I think it would be really cool if we could get a couple citizens together, including myself, to all go to microcon and kind of make that pitch, and to get other micronations really supportive of what we're trying to do. And I also think it'd be cool to show up to microcon. I think microcon, from what I've seen,
Show up in uniforms?
Yeah, I mean, potentially.
Hell yeah.
Show up in uniforms, but also, I think what a lot of microcon is like mingling, and is like you said, getting your name out there. But I think it would be really cool for some of the micronations there who might be more serious and might be willing to invest more, to go there with kind of a strategy, to go there with options for actual economic progress, and to be trying to find partner nations in that event, so that when we're
trying to find a reporter who wants to exploit us.
Absolutely.
Actually, I was thinking expanding your videos to different platforms. So like different social media platforms is another way to get you out in there, like Twitter and Tumblr. You can put hashtags and stuff in it. You can tag your videos to a specific group.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I've been trying to get as well. We have an Instagram and a Twitter and a YouTube, and I want those to get more active. Our Twitter and our Instagram don't have a ton of activity. Our Instagram, I think, has more activity than our Twitter, but I would really like to see both of those get larger. I don't have the time and ability to like dedicate to that. I want to find somebody who's like, I'm hella into Twitter, and I would like post on our Twitter all the time, like independent of whether we're making videos or whatever. The live streams that I do here automatically are posted to our Twitter, so I would really love to have people that, in addition to when those things are posted and dropped, to also just be actively engaging other micronations on Twitter, actively engaging other people on Instagram. Viren's been doing a pretty good job with our Instagram, talking to other nations, doing things like that, really accepting like DMs and talking to people about like alliances who will DM us. But I really want a similar thing for Twitter. I want to have somebody who would be excited about taking that on.
Yeah. I don't have the time for that either.
Yep. That's the dilemmas. So yeah, it's all like great ideas. It's a difficulty because even with the rate that we're growing, having a lot of dedication to these individual platforms is a hard thing to maintain.
I was going to throw an idea of, like, maybe I start streaming on Twitch as well, but since you guys seem like you have a lot on your hand, just Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, I don't think that would really work.
Absolutely. We talked about Twitch a little while ago as well, just with the primary issue that you'd have to dedicate a lot of time to it. And while I would love to do that, and while I hope we find somebody one day who can do that for us, I would just feel bad because I wouldn't have the consistency to do that. I can't make a consistent schedule for streaming on YouTube either.
Yeah. So Twitch, you gotta like have like 6 hours or 8 hours worth of time cleared out for it.
Yeah.
You have to stream for constantly for it. You can't do like multiple. It has to be one large stream.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah. As well, with that, I am excited about everything we're talking about. If anybody is interested in doing our like Twitter or hitting us up with any of that, please let me know if you're interested in becoming a citizen. Hit us up. Definitely subscribe. Also, for just you guys, Steven and KTM, I definitely want to continue the conversation about